I bring nothing to the table.
My vagina.
Shut up, shut
My vagina.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Jesus Christ, man, what the hell is wrong with you? Please, just shut up!
You dick! For many days I didn't bring him here because I suffer when he bites me. I'm in my vagina.
Oh, those guys are bad! You need to shut the fuck up!
My vagina.
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. Radio. Can you turn down the rage for 1 second? Ooh.
Still love that one. Still the best jingle we ever got in right there.
I thought you liked Greg and Tony's show.
No, Greg and Tony's show is good. Believe me. See, I like that on a creepy level. But the other one has all the jingle rules and that surprise suck my fucking cock ending.
And it's still an open-ended bid. I mean, if you want to send in a jingle.
Of course.
No one's going to beat this one, though.
Energetic. Yeah, that's a great one.
You want to take a call from Nova Scotia right off the bat?
Nova Scotia? Where is that?
It's
off the coast of
it's way up
Canada.
there.
Yes.
It's a little island.
It's like north of Maine, I think.
Yeah, it's like North
Right?
Maine.
Yeah, you can fucking actually take a rowboat to fucking Nova Scotia from Maine.
If you wanted.
If you wanted to.
I guess.
I didn't add that. if you was fucking
Is that a
retarded
suggestion?
I don't feel like being a Viking today.
I only know that because when you fly in the little the GP what is it, the fucking computer, the navigation system on the plane that they show you on television.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You fly up to Nova Scotia for some goofy reason, and then you take a right.
And then you turn?
Yeah, then you take a right turn going to England. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some kind of probably tracking or air traffic control up there.
They want to make sure everything's cool before they go over that water for 6 straight hours.
When there's no chance of landing in anything safe.
Like, let's test out the instruments. We got a little land below us.
What a set of balls, man.
All right, I guess we're ready to go. And then you take the sharp right, and you're off and running.
There goes the last airstrip, Nova Scotia. Let's, buckle in because, I don't know. There ain't nowhere to land after this.
Fuck, I don't know. Let's say hi to Ian. All the way up there in Nova Scotia. What's up, Ian?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Brr.
Morning, Jigaboo Jimmy.
Oof. That's not nice.
I didn't think there were races in Nova Scotia.
I didn't either.
You're not really from Nova Scotia, are you?
Yeah, we just like to have a little fun. I'm just kidding. I love your...
Oh, yeah, now he's from he's from Nova Scotia. He's fucking apologetic.
I'm just having a little fun.
Yeah. Joe, I love you.
Didn't mean nothing. He'll buy it or nothing.
Professor Anthony, I was just wondering if you might know the name of our new Prime Minister last night.
You have a new Prime Minister?
Yeah, just curious whether you're up on that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, because I saw some of their...
elections, so I was wondering if you know ours.
I saw some of their campaign ads, and they're really different from American campaign ads. Not as much really mudslinging and stuff. But even in Canada, they use George Bush as the bad guy in their ads.
Yeah.
Like one of the candidates was like, hey, this guy's friendly with George Bush, eh? You sure don't want him to be the prime minister or nothing, eh?
With a slow-motion handshake.
Yeah.
With George.
And it's all zoomed in and grainy and black and white. And his face is twisting. Yeah, dude, I don't remember their names, but I knew you had an election and everything. How'd that go?
We got a new one. After 13 years, we got a new one. Stephen Harper.
Stephen Harper is
Name
the guy
here
now.
For the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And he's the guy for 4 years.
And we care why.
No,
There are neighbors to the north.
We don't know shit about Canada.
This is the whole country.
Nobody in the Atlantic provinces voted for this guy. We're always liberal down in this part of the country, but our vote don't matter because we're nothing.
Let's do a quick around the table here and tell Canada, because we're on XM Canada now.
Yeah.
What we know about Canada.
All right.
I know Rush and Neil Young came from Canada.
I know they like mayonnaise on their French fries.
And vinegar.
Vinegar.
They do a little vinegar action on their French fries.
They have a coin called the loonie.
Ah.
And the toonie. Don't forget the toonie.
And the toonie.
I know
the $2 one.
I know that Vancouver is on the next disastrous fault line that when that ruptures, there's going to be a tsunami of devastating proportion on that region.
You guys haven't touched on the fact that Howard isn't allowed in Canada. They spent all that money for him, and they don't let him in Canada.
We've already went down that road.
Well, we know that.
Yes.
We know Canada is a lot of Canada in northern Canada, very barren. Not many people up there.
Jim Carrey from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's all I know.
Second city, most of those guys.
You guys are like the North Pole South.
And if you don't fucking behave yourself, we'll make you a 51st state.
Yeah. And you're pretty
wish.
much at our mercy.
Oh, fucking tempter.
All right, Ian.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Love that free health care.
Yes, let's go to Dan in Cleveland. Dan, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
I didn't get a chance to call in yesterday. I had my own little revelation watching Web Junk 20 I wanted to share.
Patrice O'Neal's new show on VH1, blowing up.
Think he's got a hit. Knock wood.
Absolutely. I was sitting on the couch there just about to go to sleep, so 3 things you should never combine is Patrice O'Neal, the John Dacre video, and oxy powder. While you're sitting on your couch there and you're
Did you shit yourself, sir?
Holy shit. The face that Patrice makes imitating John Dacre, holy crack, I boofed right in my drawers. And
John Dacre just singing awful versions of these classic tunes, I guess.
He's
absolutely. And he started singing Pizza Pie, too. That's Amore. Holy shit. So now I'd like to add to Ant's booger couch. I have a shit couch I need to get rid of.
Dude, you got to throw away shit couch. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I don't care how free with yourself or your germs or your bodily fluids you are. You shit on your couch, that couch has to be out on the curb that night.
Not if it's leather.
Leather will squeegee off.
Just wipe it off, man. There's no pores.
No, we got 2 little ones, so it's the Sam's Club special with all the funky decorations.
You ever notice that? I didn't know this because I'm not a parent. But what parents do when they have kids, they forfeit any right to a nice place.
Yeah.
Like, you don't buy furniture you would want. You buy this crappy furniture that could have crayons on it and be cut up and snotted on and shit on and pissed on. And that's how you live until your kid is old enough to leave the fucking house. That's a great sacrifice, isn't it?
But when you get leather, it maintains more than
leather.
It's
how do you get pen and magic marker off of leather?
Buy a black one.
I don't think that works with children. They will fuck it up.
Do you know what's on my leather couch?
Oh, I can only imagine. Can I only imagine? They could clone Patrice's into the fucking 31st century.
You wouldn't know unless you had one of those blue lights.
Yeah.
And the whole couch is white once you turn it.
It's not one spot. The whole couch is white.
Wait a minute.
What the?
Let's go right to Ed in Chicago.
Crackly, too. It's crackly.
Ed, what's up? It's flaking off.
Ed, with white cornflakes. Ed.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Ed.
Anthony? I just want to say, Patrice, you're awesome, man. You're like, you make me want to not turn off my radio. I think Jimmy's great, but I think Patrice is awesome in this radio.
Well, here's the deal. Jimmy
job.
comes back on Monday, and we can't let Patrice O'Neal just go away, so he'll be...
Well,
he'll still be on the show.
I'll still be in New York.
Yeah, he'll still be on the show.
Call me up.
As long as you're in New York, man.
Patrice is in New York. Make sure Patrice doesn't have an
I
outside
just wanted to say, man, thank you, Patrice, for some of the best radio, man.
Yeah, Patrice has killed the last couple of weeks, especially.
Yeah, this is just going to bite us in the ass eventually. It's going to be... we're going to get to the point where it's Jimmy and Patrice and Bill Burr, and they're going to tell us what days we should come in. Opie, you come in Thursday at 9.
As I go, hold on a second, fellas. Hey, Opie, let me just sit over there and see how you're doing.
Yeah, let me check your seat out. I'll be sitting outside the studio looking at my watch. When the fuck do I get to come in?
Whispering
it's 9:30.
Whispering easy, going, he treats you like shit.
Let me tell you something.
Massaging his back.
That's our ultimate goal, by the way.
Yeah.
That's our ultimate goal, to franchise the name of the show out and just sit at home and collect the paychecks.
Yeah. Ain't even us anymore.
If you guys want to do the show and it's still called Opie and Anthony, I don't give a shit.
As long as the name's there.
Show starring Bill Burr,
right.
Jimmy Norton.
Yeah. As long as the name's there and they don't get it wrong on the paychecks they send out, I don't care who does the show, quite frankly.
Hey, speaking of Web Junk 20 on VH1 with Patrice O'Neal, there's 2 clips I want. I want to get the John Decker or...
John Dacre. Hilarious.
I want to get the John Dacre clip, and also... it's a brilliant clip of President Bush. We need to play that today as well.
Which one?
Can we get the whole clip?
Is that the slow motion drunk one?
Holy crap, what a great observation.
Yeah.
Web Junk 20 pointed out, I guess it was a Craig Ferguson clip or something from one of his shows. And they slow down President Bush's speech to make him sound drunk. It's really, really funny.
And he looks and sounds drunk. It's slowed down to the perfect level of drunkenness.
Yeah,
where he's talking and you're like, oh my God, he's drunk.
When that show came on, I thought, I'm like, okay, what, of course, I'm like, okay, but you can't believe how many people haven't seen this shit. And doing this show, it's all on it. And you just figure it's just out there like that.
You got to give yourself a little credit, too, because you can watch this shit online, and it's great and stuff. But like that guy said, sometimes just they pop in with one of your fucking facial expressions, and it kills me. You're either just completely disgusted with something or surprised or dismayed. It's just...
the gamut of emotions on internet videos.
Well, I love your delivery in general with the show. You're like, I can't believe I'm doing this shitty show. I love that. Like, one week you went, oh, lucky me. I'm like, God damn it. Finally gets like a huge hit on VH1. He's like, I can't be bothered with this horse shit.
You can't understand. It's like we was just talking before the show. It's like I parked the car and the dude's like, hey, I know you. And I'm like, okay, what, from what?
Yeah.
And he just, the web thing, man, the web junk. And you just go, God, I did a movie. I played a fag in a movie.
Meg Ryan.
Transvestite, man.
Edward Norton. Edward Norton.
Damn.
I was in a movie with I had dialogue with Edward Norton in the movie. It wasn't like you were just in the background. You were talking with him.
I was fucking, and I'm not a Stanislavski method motherfucker. I actually acted. He has to. The whole cast of that movie was in character all the time.
Really?
Every movie I did, everybody's an actor.
Yes.
Like Meg Ryan, she walks around as the fucking person she's playing, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? The only person in any movie I ever did who's not on like that sociopathic, don't talk to me, I'm fucking in character, is Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper. He was like, dude, what's happening? I was like, hey, man, congratulations on Battlefield Earth. And he just fucking started laughing. So he's like a real dude. But you go, excuse me, Mr. Philip Seymour Hoffman? I'm sorry, my name is Jack. Please don't call me that. It's like, motherfucker, are you okay? I'm acting. Do I really believe him? Well, I play basically me anyway. But it's like Edward Norton, I'm laughing at him and stuff. And Spike says, keep laughing at him. But Edward goes, because he's an actor, he'll go, he said, listen, I think we did 7 takes already of you laughing at me about going to prison. I think maybe we should try another.
Oh, really?
Just another way of doing it. And then I did it his way, and Spike came over and goes, the fuck you doing, man? I go, Edward, I didn't want to snitch on him. I go, I just thought I'd try it. And I'm protecting this fucking asshole. So he goes, nah, just laugh. So next take, Ed comes on, hey, man, I'm going to jail for 7 years. I'm like, oh, shit, you going to jail, motherfucker? And he just looks at me like this, you peasant motherfucker.
You extra.
Yeah. Extra.
You extra.
Who hires these fat extras?
Wow, that's cool, because Barry Pepper isn't like that, and he's
Barry
like
Pepper,
a great actor.
Fucking guy he just cut. He's like, hey, how's everybody doing, baby? What's going on?
Wow.
I said, I loved you in Battlefield Earth. He goes, start telling me stories about fucking the movie and how awful it was.
Yeah.
Just awful. Horrible experience, and he was a cool motherfucker, but like Meg Ryan, I did in the cut, didn't talk to her past action.
Really?
Action. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Fine, fine. And I'm being a sissy. Then it's like cut, and I'm like, hey, Meg, and she's just like, huh? What did you just say to me?
The help is talking to me. Get my assistant over here and get rid of the help.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to South Carolina. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, sirs, how y'all doing?
Pretty good. A pest checking in, Anthony, has some info for us. Yes,
right.
Mike?
Yeah, I called in on the Truck and Bozo Friday night just to give y'all a shameless plug. And to my surprise, he ran it on y'all for about 5 minutes, some good phrases.
Oh, yeah?
He complimented us?
Bozo.
What's that?
I've heard the Truck and Bozo a few times.
Yeah, we like the Truck and Bozo.
It does a great job for those truckers out there.
Yeah, that's what I told him, and then he went on and said that he said many times that given even playing field, y'all would just totally destroy Howard Stern. And he talked about how boring Howard was and how y'all were just the cutting edge, that kind of thing.
Awesome, man. Well, thank the Truck and Bozo for us.
We sure will, and it was on at 6:45. Y'all want to pull up the audio and listen to it.
Yeah, we'll try to find it.
All right, y'all be careful.
All right, thank you, Mike. Let's go to Charlie in New Jersey. Charlie, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, listen, Patrice, I would love it if you did Boo Got Shot on Web Jump 20.
I don't have any power with these clips. I could suggest it.
Yeah, suggest it. We'll write it down for you.
I bet you Boo Got Shot is too... They're so... Like, they let me be a little edgy, but...
They let you curse and everything?
They let me curse, but...
little? You were talking about a clip on Dr. Phil where the lady was describing oral sex?
Yeah.
Did you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this week's show was really, really good.
I'll give you an example.
Can we get that clip, too? Damn it.
They was going to do a thing
we need the
that
Dr. Phil
I said
clip,
no
too.
to. It was a clip... It was a clip that I was like, look, I can't do. It was Passion of the Christ with the Benny Hill music to it, sped up. And it's just like, and it would like do the thing where it clawed his chest and pull his meat out and
oh wow,
and it hit him, and I'm like, look, I'm not a motherfucker who's afraid of, like I said, but I don't know how to make fun of Jesus with the Benny Hill music. I can't do it.
That would probably cause some crap too.
It just would just be crazy. And now they was going to do that, and they said, okay, we're not going to do that. They made it, but they said no. It's a clip of Hervé Villechaize singing.
Oh yeah, it's awful. We have that clip.
And he's
from
so
Dinah
awful.
Shore.
Yeah,
we actually have that clip.
And they go, no, he's dead, and we can't. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, it was some.
So is Jesus.
So Boo Got Shot is like for. I think it's too.
It's too over the top.
Even though I did Chocolate City yesterday. They let me do Chocolate City.
Oh, okay.
You know, but they didn't, you know.
Did they give you the whole after he talked about Chocolate City when he said, do you know how do you make chocolate?
Of course not. Like, they just go to the Chocolate City, and I have to make innuendo.
Yeah.
Like, no, he didn't, you know, he didn't mean black. He meant real chocolate, because everybody looted, you know. He wants real chocolate, and they cut out the part where he wanted a hamburger city, and you know, fucking.
Where do we get the Passion of the Christ clip? Because we'll throw it on our website.
It's like,
do you know where it is?
It's on iFilms.
Oh, it is on iFilms?
All that shit's on iFilms, man.
Eric, let's link that to OpieandAnthony.com, because now we got to see the Benny Hill music and Passion of the Christ.
It's so wrong, but it's funny, but it's so wrong.
All right, let's go to Brooklyn. Joe, what's up?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
Listen, I just want to know, hey, Patrice, are you ever able to like throw a plug in the way like Leno does and like Norton does on like Leno, like O&A and XM, or are they like?
Oh fuck no, dude. This is
let him build a power base here first.
I am.
I didn't know this caller was going to say this, by the way.
It's cool. I'm on
big O&A shirt on.
It's a cool. It's a. Wait, on that level. See, I'm such a fucking idiot when it comes to this stuff. On that level, I bet you I could wear a nice, you know.
Yeah, but that wouldn't go with your nice hat that you like to wear, even though you don't like the team. You fucking
I could wear something nice with, like, nobody knows. I could do that. I could do that.
You could name 3 players on the Atlanta Braves, but you love their fucking hat.
I know there's a Puerto Rican and 2 Cubans.
Dominican.
I don't know the fucking, you know.
But there's real gold there.
Hey, where's New Zealand? It's way over there, right?
New Zealand's by Australia.
This is from...
Is it up or down?
Down.
It's the down one?
No, it's a cross.
It's a cross?
Down.
No.
New Zealand's in the southern hemisphere.
Is it south of Australia?
If you fly to New Zealand, you fly west to get to New Zealand. You don't fly any south.
You must
south is
go
South America.
south.
You absolutely fucking do not.
Hold the phone.
Why don't we ask Brian?
Hold on.
If you leave from here to go to...
You leave from New York to go to New Zealand.
You fly across the United States.
Right.
Then you get off the fucking plane and you fly over Hawaii towards Australia to get to New Zealand.
Australia...
You do...
Let me just answer. I don't know the course heading. I don't know about changing planes. All I know is New York is in the northern hemisphere.
Okay.
We are in winter right now.
Fair enough.
New Zealand is in the southern hemisphere.
They're enjoying
They are in summer right now.
They're under the equator, but you...
In order to get there in some way, shape, or form, you must go south.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
Just did a little Google Earth on New Zealand.
I'm telling you.
Turn that around and show him Google Earth.
It is southeast of Australia.
Now do the track again that you did. Yeah, do the track that you did and show Patrice. That is absolutely south.
Oh, fuck it. We're not talking... Look,
I know when you fly to Japan...
I don't know how Magellan would...
Watch. Here it is. Look, we're going north right now. We're going northeast.
United
what
States.
What the fuck is this?
What the hell did you do there, Iraq?
They're actually showing.
We just crashed into the water.
Yeah, you made the United States look like a tiny little island in the middle of nowhere.
From NASA.
I know because of the curvature of the Earth. When you fly to Japan, you actually have to go over Alaska.
Okay, then that's fair enough. But
so you go north.
I'm not saying it's not planet where you're saying it's not. I'm saying to get there, you don't go south. You go west.
Absolutely go southwest.
Dude,
you have to go south.
Yeah, you have to go south eventually.
If you just
I get
west.
the west thing.
When you go to Australia...
Did you ever see a globe?
I looked at one once or twice. But I'm telling you, when you go to Australia, you go nowhere near South America. You don't go near...
Yeah, because it's further west than
finally
South
found
America.
Something that Patrice isn't good at, geography.
Wow.
You stink at geography.
Dude, you fly over Hawaii to get to... You may dip.
That's again... So they can tell you, all right, now you turn.
Here we
That's
go.
the last airstrip.
Okay. Here we go.
Here it is.
Here's the map.
Here's the map, and here's how you get there.
Okay, that's America.
And here we go. Look, we're going south. We're going south.
Oh, that's west.
Look how
and
far
south.
Look how far
That is so south.
What is wrong with
Holy
you?
shit. You don't fly.
That toilet flushes counterclockwise.
I'm not saying it's not where it's supposed to be.
Let's go to Brian, who's calling from New Zealand. Why don't we just ask Brian? Brian, it's south from America.
And Brian hung up.
And there he goes.
He's disgusted we didn't know where his stupid little country is.
Now everyone's calling up to tell us where it is.
You Kiwi.
Don't worry about it. It's 80 in New Zealand today.
And someone said that's why they call it Down Under.
That's right. Let's go to Ralph in Connecticut. We're all over the place today. Ralph, what's up?
Hey, I just called to thank Ant for helping me save my life.
I saved some. Did I hit the OnStar for you after an accident, sir?
Nope.
How did I save your life?
I got my divorce finalized on Thursdays. I heard all your stories, and other than you being a radio rock star,
right,
it closely emulated mine, so I had to go.
Wow. You got out before it got hot and heavy?
About 8 years of marriage.
8 years, okay.
But how did Anthony help you?
He just pushed me over the edge and said, no, I can't do this no more.
So he would have stayed in that marriage probably, being miserable. Are you a successful man as far as your business goes?
I do about 70 a year. I'm a truck driver.
All right, he's a truck driver, so yeah, you never know. Do you have any dreams or aspirations to be something else?
Yeah, but I got to work on paying off all my debt first that she made up for me. So.
Oh, great. See, but then if he achieves this dream of his, he doesn't have that big money pit called a wife to take all his money. Well, congratulations, sir.
I got off a little better than you, though.
Yeah, you did.
She's only getting 10% for 1 year, and then I'm done.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Look at you.
God, you lucky bastard.
How did that happen?
I don't know. How did that happen?
I talked to her, and I said, look, you got two choices. Either I'll pay you alimony for 1 year, where I'll pay all the money I was going to pay into alimony to a lawyer and make sure you get nothing, and I'll take all the household goods.
Yeah, I love when you can make those threats.
Is that a Connecticut threat? Because that's not a L.A. or a New York threat.
New York threat. I don't know.
Divorce is actually in Tennessee, so all my stuff's in storage down there. I got to get it back up to Connecticut. So
I just found all my because I'll be moving shortly, so I'm trying to get my shit in order. You know, I'm going through boxes of stuff and found my transcripts from the last day of my divorce proceedings, where they sit you both down after you've settled, and everything is like the court reporter takes every word down, and I'm flipping through page after page, you know, like it was yesterday, and just reading what the settlement is and Dominic Barbara's little statements and can we go off the record? And then I remember like what he said off the record there, and then he has this whole thing about where I can talk about certain aspects of the divorce if it's for the show, because they can't rein me in. This is part of the show is me talking about my life.
Sure.
So they couldn't make a stipulation in there that I couldn't talk about the divorce, but I can't talk meanly. I can't be mean about Dominic or my ex-wife or anything like that. I could talk about my life, which included, you know, some things that weren't fun.
Who's Dominic?
Dominic Barbara, a stupid fat fuck attorney. And
one of Howie's best friends.
If you want to sue me for calling you a fat fuck, I'd let any jury try that case. They'd look at you and say, well, he is a fat fuck. Son of a bitch.
Unless he lost a lot of weight in the last month.
Yeah.
Last time we saw him, he was still a fat fuck.
I know. So you don't like him because he lost some money for you? Or
the guy was my wife's lawyer. He was my ex-wife's lawyer.
Okay.
Oh, my God. And I had the lawyer that the Benny Hill music should have been playing with. They came in, I swear to God, Dominic, you know, for as much of an asshole as he is the perfect divorce lawyer. If you're getting divorced...
Jesus, don't give the guy a free commercial.
I endorse the guy.
What's wrong with you?
Because he is the biggest prick when it comes to divorce. And I had a guy who'd come in with, like he reminded me of me in high school. Coming into class with a sheet of paper and not a pencil and asking, you got the... And meanwhile, Dominic is wheeling in hand trucks with boxes of paperwork that I paid every penny for.
Anthony...
Yeah.
Well, if we look back at the year 1973, that's when you started your joking. It was only enhanced when you met your wife, and she...
Ooh, are you still paying her out?
Of course.
Until when?
I was married 9 years. I'll be paying 9 years.
How long ago was this?
2000. So I'll be paying until 2009.
Oh, you're almost there.
Well, it's getting close.
You're almost there.
It's getting close. The year goes by, and I go, another year. Tick-tock, tick-off. But
if she gets married, though, you don't have to pay anymore, right?
Oh, no, I do.
Even if she gets married?
Even if she gets married. Dude, I had to fight to get this out of there. They wanted to write into the deal that if she died, I still had to pay her heirs and her estate. And if she had kids, I had to pay the children if she died. I got that taken out. I don't know how.
In what state? New York?
New York. Because you know why? It's a settlement. You can make up whatever rules you want. If I sign it, that's how it goes. And it reached a point where this was going on for 3 years. I'm paying legal fees, so I'm pumping money into Dominic Barber's pocket.
Where's she getting money?
From me.
To pay for the
whole time, I'm paying what is called support. So during the whole thing, before you're even divorced, I have to keep paying. Pay. Pay her lawyer bill. Pay. When it's over, I got to pay. Pay. 9 years.
And she wiped out the joint account.
Oh, and then I go to take out
half
of our joint account. I had $40,000 in my account. All I ever had, everything I worked for up to that point in my entire life, 40 large. I go to Fleet Bank in Manhattan where I was.
I went.
Me and Opie, I go, you know something? I better.
It was actually my idea. I go, and things are getting a little ugly. I would go down to the bank and see what you could take out of your joint account.
I go, I better take
I swear to you,
out.
And I say this every time we bring this up, This guy is a nice guy. He goes, you know what? I'll go down and I'll take half. It's a joint account.
I go, I'm going to take 20 grand
I'll
out.
take my half out and leave the other half for her.
I go down there. I write out a big withdrawal slip for $20,000. Go up to there. I go, give me 20 grand. They're like, could you talk to this gentleman over here? I talk to him. You go, sir, there's about $86 in that account. It's like, oh my God, 40 large.
And never got the money back.
Never got that.
Never got that back
Never
either.
got that back.
You're
and
joking.
get this.
What was the grounds for the divorce? What was?
Get this. She took the 40 grand, and above and beyond that, even though I went into court and said, Your Honor, she took $40,000. She should be able to live on that for a while. Day one, I had to still start paying her. So she took everything I had, and I still had to pay every month. Could you believe it?
How can you look another bitch in the face?
It's divorce. No, it's not how can you look another bitch in the face. How could you look another bitch in the face and go, I do? That will never happen.
Now, are you at the... Your girl's cool. I know your girl.
There's no common law shit.
Is she on some shit to get off the pot thing? Is she feeling it?
She don't want to get married either.
That'll change eventually. How long y'all been together? Like 5 years?
7.
7? And it's not even she doesn't blink slow at all.
Nope. She knows she's taken care of, and she would be taken care of.
Yeah, that's fucking famous last words that she knows.
She knows.
Holy shit.
Oh, he got killed.
What was the grounds? Did bitch cheat on you or anything?
Dude, grounds, well...
Irreconcilable horseshit?
In New York, there's only 3 grounds for divorce. You can't get it's holding back sex for a year. That's one ground. The other ground is cruel and unusual punishment.
Which is redundant, which is also holding back sex.
Treating them cruel. And the third one is adultery. Yeah, I gotta say, things were shaky for a few years before, I left the house.
Now, who was holding back sex, you or her?
Well, it was
mutual.
Well, see, I'm the worst person at cheating. I've brought this up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really bad at cheating.
Right.
Because I bring my girlfriends home with the wife there. Like, I don't care. When I find somebody that I'm really into, I'll just bring them home.
So
hey, baby, this is my girlfriend.
So you left that part of it. So you used to bring a bitch home.
Like,
no wonder she took on you, but she was...
Hi, wife. This is my girlfriend, and I guess we're through. It's but regardless.
Jesus, I was feeling all bad. I was on a campaign of just
Dude, I was in 9 years of shit.
You should feel bad for this man.
It was just the worst.
Was she hot?
Let me tell you something, you son of a motherfucking
She was
bitch.
a drunk?
I will not... Let's just put it in these terms. There were days where everything was fine. And when we would go out to the bar, I would have the pre-bar speech, which would be like, hey, could we just keep cool tonight? Let's have a good time. Do some shots if we want. But please, anytime we get into these drunk arguments, they're always about nothing. So let's just not get into them.
So he was the reverse Eric Clapton song. She would have to sing, he puts on his makeup, brushes his, plucks his pretty eyes, then he asks me.
But then by 11 or midnight, what the fuck do you think? And I try to rationalize. I'll be like, listen, we've been, and by we've I mean you. We've had a few tonight. We're drinking. It's just like I said earlier. This would happen. So could we just? This argument is about nothing. So let's just have a good time. And just, you fucking have a good time, and I'll do what the fuck I want because you. It was me thinking I could rationalize with somebody that wasn't in any condition to be rationalized with. But you honestly think when you're leaving to go to the bar and she's going, yeah, no, baby, no problem, man. It's not going to happen. Whoosh, Jack, Jack.
And what was you whooshing down? Was you whooshing down anything?
Yeah, Jack, beers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a great drunk, Patrice. I can drink like a motherfucker, and the cops won't know it. I swear to you, I am one of the best drunks you will ever see. I could be drunk right.
So why not a movie or
club
theater
soda?
or
You think I
something?
like club soda? This is vodka. Every day I drink a bottle of vodka on the show. No, I'm a great drinker. I could drink and no one even knows. She would drink, and after
her whole personality would
she'd cross
change.
a line, and man, did it just get nasty.
Now, was she following you, or you feel me? Like, could y'all have gone, let's say, power gliding or whatever, skateboarding together if you made that what you was gonna do? So basically, I'm trying to put you at fault a little bit. Is by saying,
I hear you.
Could you have made this bitch do something other than drink?
No, it was pretty much
in her blood.
And it was, I enjoyed going out to the bars too, If I decided maybe, hey, we're not going to the bars anymore, let's, go to museums or something.
Right.
I don't know. No, I think, you like to tip them back, but so did I. We'd be at the bar. I was one of those typical white guy suburban bar dart league. Fucking, drinking beers, playing darts every Tuesday and Thursday.
When you walk in,
of course, everyone. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Hey, Anthony, sit down. Hey, beer. All right, and upside down shot glass in front of me. Hey, you're backed up by Petey, Billy, Bobby. All night, we're backing each other up drunk,
Mary.
watching the game.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Frank.
It was great, yeah. The girl behind the bar, everybody. It was one of those situations. So, and she was a bartender, so she would be tending bar. I'd get done with the show, and or before I was even doing a show and I was working for a living. I'd get done with work. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd go to the bar. It was off Broadway out there in Greenlawn.
Greenlawn, sure.
I'd sit at that bar until she was done, about 8 o'clock. Then she'd go on to the other side of the bar, and boom, 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 pounding, get home about 10, 11 o'clock, smashed, get up for work the next day. That was pretty much
That was your lifestyle.
the way the life went. Wake up late, call into the radio in my truck.
16 to base. I'm on my way in. I just had to stop for gas. Now the battery was bad this morning, and I had a flat tire, and the tranny won't engage. That's why I'll be an hour late today. I'll think of some new shit tomorrow when I'm late, but that's what I'm sticking to today.
And this is the radio. This is even
No, that was pre-radio.
This is the air conditioning.
That was pre-radio.
That's
Then
unbelievable.
Then I got into radio. I fall into fucking radio. Opie, discovers Anthony. That's how it worked.
You almost didn't write the song. You probably was just like fucking like.
He was almost too hungover to write the song.
Come on, dude, let's write this song.
So then I get to the point where after a while, I'm not making $27,500 a year anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a little better.
Right.
A little better in Massachusetts after a while. And then when we come to New York, I'm doing much better. And then that's when things really got shaky.
Now, did she come to Massachusetts with you, or she was?
Yeah, her mother lived up there, so she loved it. We lived a mile from my mother-in-law's house, which is another treat that I've talked about on the air.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something. I know you're on vacation, but could you just hang a electronic garage door opener in my garage, please?
And that's how I'd spend my...
That's the mother-in-law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talked exactly like
you
that.
You married the drunkies.
It was but I enjoyed. I would go over the house and I'd pour myself the biggest. It was like a water glass of Captain Morgan and Coke, and wham, this shit would go down, and I'd be fine with it. Hey, whatever.
And let me tell you, we're going out. I want to go get some lobster tonight.
And this was just me. That's my life. And it started getting a little shaky there. And then we came to New York, and, we started really doing much better. And it wasn't so much a cash issue at that time. And when I left, it was before we signed our what we call our big contract, the one that was reported in the paper. Mm-hmm. And years went by before Dominic would settle. He wanted us to sign that deal before I was already out of the house. I was out, working on a divorce. He postpone, delay,
So she
delay,
got some of that.
postpone,
She got
delay.
some of the fucking church money.
That's some of the big money.
Yep.
Yeah. That's how lawyers work.
Wow.
They're ruthless.
Wow.
Ruthless.
Let's go to Dave in Boston. Dave, what's up?
Hey, I actually witnessed one of the bar fights with Anthony's wife.
Nice.
I used to work in Metro West, and there was a bar in Framingham, and I can tell you what it is because it's not there no more. Ebenezer's.
Ebenezer's, right. I used to go to Ebenezer's all the time.
You used to fight, too?
Oh, she would. I would just try to, like, I didn't like scenes. I still don't. I don't like a scene being made. Right. So I would try to, you know, sit down, just sit down.
Listen to these guys. They used to make me laugh. I go to the bar, and here's Anthony with his head in his hand, sitting on the table, and I'm going, what is this guy so miserable about? And here she is yapping in his ear.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I witnessed a lot of them.
Are you serious?
A lot. Ebbs. I used to love Ebenezer.
So you knew his wife?
The old train station.
So did Opie ever try to figure out how to carefully cross the boundary of get this bitch out your life?
No one did.
Like tickle you first. Hey, Annie booty boop 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 boop.
We're all like this until it's over. When it's over, then everyone comes out of the woodwork and goes, dude, what the fuck were you doing? It's like, dude, I was there for 9 years. You couldn't have chimed in at year 5, maybe?
Jesus, I wish I knew you then.
Oh, Patrice, brutally honest.
Like,
why?
Why?
We had some talks on the commute from Huntington to New York City.
And I know you all do, because white guys, when they talk to each other, there's a lot of dudes who don't want to step over the boundaries, dude.
Yeah,
you know, dude.
Well,
dude.
Let's go to Dino.
Dude.
Dino, go.
Diane, you got to stop talking about divorce, man. You got me scared shitless. This is my cringe factor.
Yeah.
I'm a physician. I'm just coming out of residency. You know.
Are you married?
5 years. Got married in my intern year.
5 years. Do you know that she is entitled to your future earnings as a doctor? If you get divorced, they will figure out. They have these guys that come in that will assess your career. And, of course, you're paying for them. The guy that comes in, he's hired. He comes in, makes this huge amount of money, and he will determine, based on your past performance and where you are now, how much money you will make in the future. And based on that, you can get this flat fee you will have to dole out. So they're talking like, well, it could be $100 million, so you got to pay her $10 million cash right now, or we can work this deal. And I'm like, but I had $40,000. That's all I had. Where's this $100 million?
What you're worth. So it would have been better if you had got rid of her before you got into radio, because your future.
It would have if I got rid of her in 1990. It would have been better.
Because your future. But see, guys like this, it's like everybody thinks they have this plan. I mean, Opie's not married, but it's like this plan where I have to do this. Like, he can't be a single doctor, or people will think he's gay, or he won't be able to go to the functions or whatever. And guys like this, when you talk how you talk, these guys are the guys that get their wives killed. Like, you scare them to death, and then he'll have somebody fucking, all right, look, this is what you need to do. All right, make it look like an accident when you push her into the grill.
Right.
And close it, and cook her.
My problem was I got successful in radio after I was married. So when I got married, I was a sheet metal worker making shit money, and then never thinking, what am I going to, I need a prenuptial agreement so she can't get my tin snips and hammer.
You should have sued her for the self-esteem that you gave her, because she married you thinking you was just going to be a fucking scumbag steelworker your whole life, and her fucking... her dreams went up when you decided that when this fell into your lap. It's like you should have brought Opie into this too.
You don't think all this was brought up in law offices?
I'm a goofy ass steelworker.
Everything was brought. I had my friends that were ready to be subpoenaed. My close friends of years, including Adam Ferrara,
and I was going to be subpoenaed.
Joe Curry, you. They were all going to come in to testify that I was a funny guy. Even before I knew her.
Because there was a claim that she was very responsible for his
my
funniness.
career.
Which
Yeah,
just
for me being funny.
Amazed me where I sat. I'm like, what?
Wait a minute. But I made people laugh when I was like 5. That's what I did.
She sued you for your funniness?
My funniness. But that's how divorce works. The guy gets fucked. You are entering in a contract. If it was a business contract, any lawyer would tell you to run for your life. But for some reason, guys feel free to sign away their careers, half their earnings, and everything based on nothing. It's ridiculous.
All right, let's go to Rob in Virginia. Rob, what's up?
Hey, Anthony, just a thought, punching out.
He just went down in flames.
Just waited a half hour to say that. Let's go to Mike in California. Mike?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey.
I got some sad news, man. Howard sucks. I was really excited. I subscribed to both services, and I've just been disappointed, and it's week 3. And I'm glad you guys are there because I'm just so fucking disappointed.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the passion to do this anymore. He took the money and ran, and that's God bless him for that. But as far as doing an actual entertaining radio show, fuck no. He's already going to spend another show today probably bitching about how the government is after him.
He's
getting old.
Recording old bits and fucking Backstreet Boys songs from 5 years ago.
Oh wow, that's
the
great.
revolutionary
You're a funny motherfucker, man.
new
You're
radio.
better than Howard.
All right, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
That's
Let's go to
the
Gooch in
revolutionary
Cleveland.
radio.
Gooch.
Mr. Comey, can you please tell me when your wedding anniversary is?
Oh, yeah, that was great. They asked me that on the stand. Now, this is...
I got to hear your answer.
Dude, the worst part of this whole thing, too, was... The worst part of the whole deal was... And I know we've been through this, but there are some new listeners, so the old listeners, just bear with me on this one. Dominic is, like I said, a very good divorce attorney.
Right.
I hate to plug him, give him a plug like that,
right.
But the guy knows his shit. He knows how to get... So on the first day I am to take the stand, I look at the gallery, and there is a New York Post and a Daily News reporter there. Now, I am suspect that they were called and brought in because some of the testimony could be extremely
You're on the
embarrassing.
radio now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We we're at our peak, man. We are really rocking. We are meeting with our agent, and numbers are going around that are head spinning. So, yeah, we're at our peak on terrestrial radio. And there's the Daily News and the Post. Reporters are in there. And they start asking all kinds of questions. And one of them is,
Mr. Comey, when is your wedding anniversary date?
And I was so flustered. That was me. I'm like,
this is in the transcripts, by the way.
Not only the transcripts.
Mumble.
Not only in the transcripts, it was in the Post and the Daily News.
The next day.
Stutter.
When Mr. Cumia was asked what his wedding anniversary was, he could not remember. I knew it was either March 19th or May 19th. Because March 19th, growing up, was very important to me because it was Swallows Day in San Juan Capistrano. And I used to live there, and it was a big to-do and parade and everything.
Isn't that great? He said March 18th or May 18th.
Or May, but I had no clue. And I just
he
said...
missed the whole month. It wasn't. It's either February 19th or September 3rd.
I had no idea. So I just went, I don't know. And there was like, Mr. Cumia didn't even remember what his wedding anniversary was. Oh.
And neither does 9 out of 10 motherfuckers in this world.
So they start asking, so Dominic starts asking about, like, sexual stuff. And now I'm like, oh, shit. I go, Your Honor, I'd like to have a conference, please. So, yeah, it was me and the ex out in the hallway. I'm like, okay. All right, what do you want? What do you need?
But what was the fear? Was sexual stuff on what level? What did you do or the lack of?
Just certain things that might be brought up that, it could have been me and my wife, and then there could have been another girl there, and there could,
you cheated on
there could have been things going on, Patrice. Let's just leave it at there could have been things.
Answer the question, Mr. Cumia. All right, I had some side pussy.
There could have been things that didn't want to be brought up.
I rest my case.
So at that point, looking at the Daily News and the Post guy, who are now salivating, there's foam coming out of their mouths. They're so happy. I settled out. I went in, asked what you wanted.
When the cheating shit.
He tapped out.
I tapped out. I was like an extreme fucking fight.
Tapped out.
I was in the octagon.
The lawyer threw in the towel.
Tapped out. Fucker, why didn't you lie? You should have said, but we did it. You should have said y'all were swingers or y'all did threesomes. You should have fucking lied. There was no proof. No proof that you didn't.
There's enough shit that it was enough where I just said enough. Enough was enough.
You scared
I
cat
wanted
motherfucker.
over.
You could have looked. Damn it,
Dude,
man.
no, because even after all that, nothing's guaranteed in a divorce. The judge could come back and have given her more money than I have to give her, or less. Could work out. You just don't know. So when I asked, it was just me and her finally, after 3 years, it was just me and her in a hallway. Hammered out a deal. That I was okay with.
What, she had like a toothpick hanging out her mouth like, no. All right, what? What do you propose, pussy ass nigga?
That's good. I saw you tap out.
What are you gonna offer me that I ain't gonna take?
I can't just get.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna give me, motherfucker? Because I was just gonna take it all. What you gonna offer me less than all?
What was also bothering me was the fact that I had to pay her lawyer. So I wanted that to stop as quickly as possible.
How in God's name do they make you pay the fucking lawyer?
Isn't that amazing?
It's the law. It's
That's
New York State.
That's how it is in New
That's
York.
how it is. The guy gets reamed up the ass.
Oh, this bitch I'm with, she's in deep, deep trouble. She's going to be my girlfriend for the rest of
Any
my life.
guy getting married out there needs a prenup. I don't care if you're a plumber's assistant and you're making $9 an hour.
And there's no going against the prenup, because that seems like something that lawyers could probably work around.
Yep. You need a prenup. I don't care what you do, because you never know where you're going to be.
The phones just exploded, and there were some great calls.
Oh, you mean like bad exploded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy saying he's on his third marriage.
How do these guys...
It's loneliness.
How?
It's a thing. It's a lonely thing. It's a self-esteem thing for you to think, look, marriage is a one-time thing. Why not have 50 girlfriends? Then you say, I'm going to take this chance. Maybe, like, you know, it's going to take at least 10 years of me being a woman for 10 straight years for me to go, you know what, you've been through enough. And it would have to be the shit I put her through to get her to the point where you go, you know what, she deserves at least to get a chunk of me. Because I took a chunk of this bitch for 10 years, took some good years from her, you know, maybe gave her a kid, maybe not, whatever, gave her a little bit. But you know what? At least I can give her a marriage. I can at least give her that fucking... Because, you know, a marriage to a woman, if you ask a woman what marriage is, you think she would go, it's a union between two in front of God, and it makes us legitimate in the eyes of the Lord Jesus Christ. No, it's security. The bitch just wants to be able, in case you die, to continue to live and get money.
Right.
It's something. It's investment, and it's like, you know what? You'll get that when you fucking deserve it. And if you ask a lot of guys, man, their wife don't deserve. It's just they pussy motherfuckers get pushed up in a corner to that whole shit or get off the pot thing.
Yep.
But you're taking away my good years. He's like, I'm not ready to marry you yet. I'm not ready to marry you. You can go. You know what you can go do? Find another husband. And that's very hard to do because a man is a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? It really is. That's why women are in a rush, because they're like, look, lottery ticket, if you ain't a winner, I need to scratch you, see if the shit is bullshit, right? And then go try to find another lottery ticket.
That's really funny.
That's why they want to get married over a year or two. You're a scratch ticket, and it's like, you're not a... Look, if you ain't gonna marry me, man, this ticket's no good. It is an expiration.
You don't want to leave it unscratched in the glove compartment for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they go, if you don't do it, then I gotta go start playing the lottery again.
Yeah.
Because they don't have their own skill base to, like, go and get a man and make him want to marry her.
And the older the girl gets... It's not like she's getting the set for life tickets anymore.
Exactly.
She's getting those little, you know, you win $2 here, $5 there.
It's athlete. Women have to look at themselves as athletes. It's an age. There is an age thing. There, you know, like I said, you come into the basketball league when you're 19, you can jump over everybody, you can run faster than everybody. But when you get 30, man, you cannot. The games you play, you have to learn different skills. You have to learn a little stutter step. You have to learn how to cheat. You have to learn how to outdo. But if you trying to be 35-year-old woman and you try to run with LeBron James and you try to run with Kobe Bryant, you're going to lose and your age is going to show. So you have to learn skill levels over the years, and they never do. Your wife, you're doing better. You learn. You got a happier situation. You are happy despite paying her, and she's miserable because she doesn't have the skills to get another guy. She's not going to find another guy. Find another guy that's going to put up with her is the lottery. How many people will hit the lottery fucking twice in their life? You understand? Just none. So you was it.
Let's go to Timmy in Southie. Timmy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's happening?
How are you, Timmy?
Hey, pretty good. First, I just want to say, Patrice, I love you, man, but something weird has happened to me since you've been on the show. I put the word motherfucker in every single sentence.
Yeah, I know.
Motherfucker. Like, I'm talking to a regular person. I'll be having a regular conversation and go, you know, motherfucker, that's what I'll do.
You know, when Patrice is in here, the cursing has gone up. And that's fine, though. Because it's just guys talking. You know, at first when we started this satellite radio, we were all cursing because it's like, hey, this is really cool. We could curse. Now it's just coming out in normal conversation.
Yeah, I don't curse.
And that's how it should be.
I don't curse because I definitely don't curse because I can.
But I listen to replays, and there's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know.
It's all motherfuckers.
I know. All right, what do you got, Timmy?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, that doctor, screw him, man. I've been listening to your divorce stories for like, geez, I don't know, it's been at least since 2000. I can remember one time going out, and we were either on BCN or AF, whatever it was. And I was going out of range, and I actually pulled off the highway just to listen to the rest of the story. So screw him. Keep talking. It's probably therapeutic for you, man.
All right, Timmy, thank you. Yeah, those stories are great. Let's go to Scott in Jersey. Scott, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I know the best way to get out of divorce.
Yeah.
You go uptown to Washington Heights, find an ounce of heroin, bag it up, put it in the car, and have your girlfriend call the cops on it.
That old gag.
Yeah, you plant drunk.
Yeah, that's great.
Drunk.
You end up in prison and for planting evidence.
Listen to what
watch CSI.
Listen to
find that shit.
Listen to what happened to John. John?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey.
A friend of mine got a loan right out of college, took all the money, and built a house. He literally designed it from the ground up and went over there and worked on it every night after he got out of work. So he gets married a couple of years later. His wife moves into his house. He comes home from work one night, finds his wife in his bed with another guy. She files for divorce from him. First thing the judge does is tells him, my friend, to get out of the house.
Get out the house.
Yep. So the woman naturally moves in with the dude. And by the way, my friend has to pay all the bills the whole time. He's got to pay the mortgage. He's got to pay all the utilities. So this bastard can live in his house that he built with his still current wife at that point. Divorce gets settled. Naturally, the woman gets the house, moves in with the guy, of course, and they got busted out. They couldn't pay the mortgage, couldn't pay anything. They moved back in with this dude's mom. And so the ex-wife and the guy are living with the mom. And his house is up on the market, the one that he built.
Broke.
Yep, totally.
Great.
Everybody's broke, right? My friend he didn't even want it anymore during the divorce because he couldn't even afford to pay the bills anymore.
Go from starting out, young guy, trying to be successful, to being broke. I was renting a house in Huntington. Thank God I didn't own a house, and thank God we didn't have kids. That's the two things that are like, thank you, God.
Or there would be a connection forever.
Yeah, forever. So we had a house out in Huntington, Long Island. And after the $40,000 thing happened, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to now call her up and ask her for my possessions in the house.
Right.
Because those things are now hostage that can be used to negotiate. I didn't have a lot of things, but there were some things I wanted, my computer equipment, a few toys, little things like that. So I waited till she was gone one day, went to the back door, smashed the little window out, and crawled through there and got my stuff, loaded it into the truck. But here's the kind of criminal I am. Here's the kind of bad guy I am. I swept the glass up, sealed the hole back up so the cats wouldn't get out, and left a note.
And she was pretty much raping him at the time.
I should have left the cats hanging on the shower curtain rod.
You did the right thing. You did the right. The one weapon against women that men don't have to understand, the one secret weapon is not to care. Even if you do, you pretend like the guy finds his wife fucking in the bed. You go, whew, thank God you did this. Now I can get out of this whole situation.
Oh, the not care.
It may backfire from time to time, but hey, you're fucking another guy. Oh my God, thank God I was waiting for you to get some more dick so I can leave you. It's just, they They can't function when you don't have a drop of feeling about them. When you don't have if you had gone, oh, thanks, sweetie. You know what? I should have did this before. You deserve more. I'm just gonna give you what the courts give you, but it's costing me less in my soul than it is paying you. So it's like, freeze my soul. You can have the money, enjoy your life, and I could just get me another woman that I'm happy with. Woo! Thank you, Pumpkin, for being a cunt.
Let's go to Dugout Doug. Doug!
What's going on? Hey, Patrice, yeah, I kind of did something like that. I didn't involve the court or anything. When my ex-wife confronted me with the pictures of me leaving the hotel room with my current girlfriend,
wow,
she just looked at me in the eyes and said, we can work things out, baby, if you just sign these papers. As I signed the papers, she never, ever went to a single counseling session with me. She took me for everything, and I was a crushed, broken man.
Jesus. And I
gave the excuse. It was great. I gave the excuse when she asked me just what I was doing in the hotel room, because she had a private eye follow me. I told her that we were both tired during work, so we went and laid down at a hotel room during a lunch break.
I laid in her pussy.
And I fully expected her to believe
I had arrested somewhere. As well.
Why is your face smell like a vagina?
Place.
Oh, I just fell asleep right on my face, right on her pussy.
I needed a warm, safe place for my dick. I
had a cheating incident once where I was cheating on a girl that I was living with, God, back in 88, I guess it was, somewhere around there. I'm trying to think.
Shit, wasn't You don't believe in karma? How can you be mad at it? It's like, you deserve it. You deserve a fat
Nah, this is going back, and this is like back when, it wasn't real relationships.
Right.
This is bullshit.
Right.
We were more like roommates. And I come home, and I'm like, I can't walk in the house like this. I cannot walk in the house like this. So I had a Volkswagen that used to break down all the time, and I popped the gas line out and just covered myself in gas, reached underneath the oil pan, oil all over my arms and stuff, and of course I was late.
Oil and pussy, delicious.
So I come in all mad.
Smell like a sardine.
I come in all pissed off. Boom. Fucking car. God damn it. No, don't even come near me. I'm covered in gas and oil. I'm getting right in the shower. Motherfucking car. Son of a bitch. Right into the shower.
About cars is like, what car? What happens to a car when it explodes?
Gas and oil and
oil.
Yeah, what do you think?
Isn't there oil in the front and the gasoline is in the back?
It's all over. Brake fluid, tranny fluid. I got everything. I got windshield washer fluid in my hair. I gotta get to I need the shower. The ashtray went off on me.
Did the car explode? Shouldn't you have shrapnel on your back too, motherfucker? He was like, I'm gonna tell you what this dirtbag, I can't say his name. This is the filthiest dirtbag move I've ever heard in my life. It was almost genius. It was so fucked up. He fucking cheats on his girl, right? Fucks, doesn't take a shower, right? Smelling like whatever girl is fucking.
Whore.
This son of a bitch runs home, right? He breaks in his door and acts like he's having a fit of passion with his woman, like he can't control himself, like, I'm gonna fuck you, baby, and fucks her so that the sex smell, he can think it's them. She can think it's their fuck.
Wow.
It was the dirtiest move I've ever heard.
What, he fucking put a clothespin on her nose first? And
he goes, you are so sexy. Oh my God, this room smells like, we fucking so well, it smells like other people.
Let's get him, baby, for the foreplay. Breathe through your mouth only. I've heard that's really good.
Let's go to Megan in Boston. Megan.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
I need to know how Anthony met this little charming douchebag.
Wow, jeez. A little harsh.
The ex-wife? Let's see. Let's say, oh, God, it was through my brother. Yeah.
That's who you have to blame for that?
Yeah, she was like banging my brother or something.
This was your brother's fucking
my
side?
brother's throwaway.
Your second? Your brother's seconds? You envious motherfucker.
I don't...
You was covered in, though, while he was fucking her, though, right? She was looking real hot.
No.
Even her drunkenness was hot when your brother was fucking her.
Where do you know? No. It just wasn't like that.
You gotta know not to marry a chick that would do that, dude.
Somehow, I didn't know shit back then. I was stupid.
How old was you back then?
Physically or mentally? I was about, just entering my 30s, I guess. I was still late 20s. Yeah. But, I was still, with me, my brother, and our band thinking, we were going to be the next rock stars and just working just enough to make enough money to have it crumpled up in my pocket for the bar. And, so I wasn't Mr. Responsibility. I thought being married would boost me to the next level where I would then kind of become like an adult. Because I still, no matter where I went, I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mother and all of her crowd that she hung out with at the bar she was tending at, like I would go there and I was always the kid. I'm almost 30 and I'm still like, hey, it's Rosie's kid, I was like, when am I not going to be a kid? And I thought maybe that would propel me to this level of manhood, adulthood. And it was just...
Do you feel like an adult now?
More so than I ever have, but...
Yeah, I don't.
You?
No,
but there are
absolutely not.
More, but
for some reason, we have decided never to grow up in it.
I feel more adult. Like, you know why? And the only reason is because I'm looked at by people as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, we got fucking, Derek and Than and fucking...
Yeah, we got youth.
Travis.
We got youth all around us.
They look at us like we're adults.
Right, the fact that you're running a show is like saying that's
when it was just me and Opie, the Opie and Anthony show for many years was Opie and Anthony. Period. That was it. There was no other people. There was no third mic. There was no producers. There was no nothing.
Just me and
it was
walking
us
to a studio.
Walking in. That was it.
That was it.
And when you start having other people relying on you doing shit, which was really glaringly apparent when we got fired, and other people also got their asses thrown out the door based on what we did.
Right.
That
really
all of a sudden that clicks you up again. Like, all right, I don't feel like it, but what I do affects other people's lives.
See, I'm not there yet. I'm incorporated. I have a company with no employees. I'm a CEO of no employees. Like, I have a company and that makes me feel like
everything.
When I fill up my gas tank, I'm proud of it. Like, when I don't just put in $20 and it goes...
The corporation is...
Yeah, man. It's like... Jesus.
Let's go to Chuck in Albany. We want to wrap this up because we have so much to do today. We got the Daily News coming in. They're doing a little feature on us today. It's an exciting day for the program. Chuck, Albany, what's up?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Patrice, you kick ass, man. Hey, file for divorce in March, real quick, fellas. Paternity test in April. Test came back on my 2 kids, found out they weren't mine in June. I have to pay that $684 weekly. Weekly.
For child support on kids that aren't even his biologically.
New York State law, man. New York State law. Once those kids, after the age of 4 years old, man, that's it. You're fucked. You got to pay till they're 18 or till they finish college.
For kids that ain't yours?
For kids that ain't mine. And I filed for the divorce and was granted a divorce due to...
You know who's writing a book on this whole divorce in New York thing is Alec Baldwin. He's had it.
Oh, that must...
He's jumping up and down all over the place.
But he hates fucking Kim Basinger.
Yeah,
but
he's exposing all this stuff we're talking about in a book. He's going to get a lot of attention because of the book, too. He's going to talk about the system, the lawyers, all that shit.
Well, something needs to clean up, man, because I got granted a divorce on adultery and fucking mental cruelty, and she still got that cat.
Wait, do you love the kids, though?
Yeah, I love the kids, but goddamn,
But he doesn't love them that much.
Yeah, goddamn says it.
I love them enough to maybe get him some ice cream every once in a while, and they can go to Toys R Us for a toy, but I'll take him to Disney on Ice once a year, but fuck.
I love them, but I don't love them.
That's right, fuck that.
Kids, 24%.
I started putting cancer in their food. All right, Chuck.
Hey, guys, hey, you guys kick ass, man.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks, Chuck.
No, thanks, Chuck. We appreciate it. Let's go to Danny in Jersey. Danny.
Hey, guys, you guys are awesome. Patrice, you rock. Listen, I got to thank Anthony real quick. Got out of a divorce, $2,500, no alimony.
Jeez.
But, Jersey's the best. Listen, guys, check this out. Anthony.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Hooked up with this Puerto Rican chick, right? Not sure. Haven't played the game in a very long time. I have to go home now to the wife, the ex-to-be. I'm saying to myself, my hands smell like cunt like you wouldn't believe. Fingering the shit out of her all night. What do? I use that spare tire in the back that I blew out, rub brake dust all over myself, and straight to the shower.
Straight to the shower. Don't come near me. Oh, I'm filthy. Don't come near me.
We have some talented listeners out there. I smell a new country song. Straight to the shower.
Straight to the shower.
I smell song.
Puerto Rican pussy and brake dust.
I went straight to the shower. It's coming in. You watch.
Well, thank God my truck was leaking oil, 'cause I grabbed me a handful and I ran straight for the shower.
You were flammable.
I came in flammable.
You was a fucking bomb. You was a walking bomb just to cover up your horse
just in case
infidelity.
If she figured it out, I could have just lit myself up like a Hindu protesting.
I know that old oil gas trick, motherfucker. You been fucking. No, I've been fixing the car. No, there's no physical way for you to get oil and gas on you, asshole.
All right, you're on to me.
I had the blown tire to prove it.
All right. Thank you. Very good. Where did this come from?
What is it?
E-Rock hands me an old newspaper article.
E-Rock.
You know, because the new listeners don't understand how deep the hatred goes for Howard Stern. First of all, Howard's best friend was Ant's ex's divorce lawyer. So there were problems there. And there's a quote in this article, Stern gets personal. Opie and Anthony yanked off the air for getting Howard riled up again. Where'd you find this fucking thing? Oh, you brought it in? Who's that guy? Oh, he's a friend of yours, and he just happened to have this today?
Yeah.
That is so
wow, what
weird.
a coincidence.
No, because it's exactly what we're talking about.
Wow.
What, he wants us to sign this? Usually, like, fans come in and they want us to sign old newspaper articles and stuff. So this guy, who's just a friend of Ben's, who showed up out of nowhere, we're talking about Anthony's divorce, and hands an article that I guess he wants us to sign after the show. It's from the New York Post, and there's a huge quote here. It says, it's from Stern, shut your mouth or I'll bring your wife in here, the one you're divorcing that nobody knows about.
Ah, yeah, that's great. Go ahead. There is nothing she could say that I haven't said on the air.
And that's why
nothing.
And that's why we talk about Howard and his daughters. And how
about you talk about your divorce, Howard? How about you go on and talk about what a treat it must have been for that poor woman to live with your sorry fucking ass every day? Go ahead. There is nothing. I think I said this when this article came out, didn't I?
Yeah, this is great.
It's like, he's threatening. He was threatening like it's going to be some kind of John DeBella fucking scenario where some ex-wife comes on his show and spills her guts. There's nothing I didn't talk about on the air about that situation. I don't think he said word one about his divorce. How much you have to give her? Oofa! Now that must be some bill. That has to be some bill. And how much of that $500 million is she still getting?
Yeah, you got to think she's getting some of that. This is pretty fun, though. Opie and Anthony yanked off the air for getting Howard riled up again. Just in case you thought all this shit we talk about from time to time is bullshit. The radio feud between Howard Stern and the team of Opie and Anthony has grown so intense that Stern is now threatening to bring in Anthony's ex-wife for a kiss-and-tell expose. Shut your mouth or I'll bring your wife in here, the one you're divorcing that nobody knows about, a furious Stern told listeners yesterday.
Nobody knows about.
I could in 2 seconds. Believe me, the stories aren't too good.
No, they're great.
Meantime, Opie and Anthony banned from even mentioning Stern's name months ago. See? It's all reported. If you think
it's all out there, we didn't make it up.
Just Google our names. Mentioning Stern's name months ago, were mysteriously AWOL yesterday, causing speculation that they were either suspended or subjected to front office thrashing that lasted through their entire 5-hour program.
Thank you. Another thrashing by management.
That's what the people in the radio world, they don't get it. They do their fake suspensions and stuff. If you're a brave broadcaster, you get suspended for real. That's the difference between us and the rest of the pack.
And it's not a week off like where they take a vacation and go, he's been suspended. we'd get a day here, a day there, where they're like, no, you're just not going on today.
I can't tell you how many times we got suspended. It was like another day to play golf. That's all that mattered.
We walked out. We loved it.
On Tuesday, O&A crowed that they had slipped one over on a certain radio show host in Stern's song parody contest. Oh, this was great.
Oh, I forgot. This was payback. God, there was so much back and forth
We had so much payback. We had pests from the beginning, by the way. We're just finally acknowledging that this whole pest mentality exists, and we're encouraging these fuckers.
Yeah.
But it's always been part of our show. We've always had a very interactive radio show with our listeners, and pests give us reports every single day. Anyway, Stern unwittingly played an entry from Anthony's brother Joe, a regular contributor to O&A on the air. This story is so fucking good. And fucking Imus, to this day, talks about this with me. Goes, that was fucking brilliant. It was brilliant. He's doing our stuff and he doesn't even know it, said a clucking and gloating Opie.
Did you cluck that?
Did you cluck and gloat?
Ja, liken the chicken.
Oh, clucking and gloating.
Clucking and gloating.
This is one of the better fucking stories, man. The team told listeners that they'd had more to say about the contest prank on Wednesday, but instead NEW listeners heard a slap-together best-of show while the station's switchboard reportedly told callers that O&A were in a meeting and should be on the air live shortly, but they never were. A spokesman for Viacom, owner of both NEW and Stern's K-Rock show, declined to comment, except to say O&A took a vacation day.
Yeah, see, this is what they used to have to do. Any hack jock will take a vacation, and the people say, they were suspended.
Hurrah.
With us, they suspended us and had to say we were on vacation.
Right. They took a vacation day out of nowhere.
Vacation day. Hey, Ope, let's go to Barbados for the day.
All hell's breaking loose around us, and we need a day off. No, we would always get in there and fight.
Jesus
We fight
Christ.
to this day. Kumia, who is an accomplished song parodist, that's Anthony's brother, produced at least one Stern contest entry called Fat Naked Fag, a riff on Survivor millionaire Richard Hatch. Yeah, Howard was doing this hack bit where he was getting song parodies, and we had more than one in the top 5.
Yeah, in the top 5.
That we submitted ourselves.
Yep.
And he's ranting and raving on his show how great this song is, and he's playing it over and over again.
Oh, was he pissed when he found out.
And then we fucking broke it to everyone on our show that great song that Howard's talking about every day is our song.
Oh, wow. Actually, they both were really good. The other one was a parody of Everlong by the Foo Fighters, which was really good as well.
We had 2 in the top 5, and it was a huge contest. It was a huge prize they were giving away. It was a real big deal, and we snuck 2 in there, and they were in the top 5. Our fucking bosses wanted us fired that day because this fucking loser can't take this at all on any level.
That was one of the situations I totally forgot about until right now.
Yeah.
There have been so many meetings with the bosses where we were threatened with our jobs about Howard, and I completely forgot about this one.
What was the job threat? What was the...
Talk about Howard and you'll be fired.
Yeah, simple as that.
That was it. Fuck with his contests or his show and you'll be fired. Unbelievable.
And this is all Howard had to say about it. They have a quote in this article. Do something original on your own program. Stern rallied yesterday after a caller blew the whistle. But we were doing something original.
Right.
It was an original song. We just decided to play it on your show.
Play it on your show. Why not?
Because you used to say how we were hacks and stuff. So we were showing you how brilliant we actually were by giving you material that you said was brilliant.
I mean, think of the audience that was that got to hear our material.
Right.
And my brother's material.
I've got so many imitators. It's like, love me, Daddy. Please love me. Pay attention to me, mocked Stern.
So the Love Me Daddy quotes came from.
Yeah.
Hey, Howie, if you maybe would have listened to the one that really was crying Love Me Daddy, your daughter Emily, she might not have been naked on a fucking stage in some Jewish production of God knows what. Maybe the Love Me Daddies, maybe if you didn't hear us
this gotta come to
in your head.
This just has to fucking stop. Somebody has to die.
Yeah, maybe if you heard that, instead of imagining us yelling Love Me Daddy, and heard the real girl that was yelling Love Me Daddy when you left your family, and she got into a naked play.
Rappers don't go this long without somebody getting shot.
That's the real Love Me Daddy
That's
right
the
there.
real Love Me Daddy.
Oh,
Don't worry about us.
And then another quote from Howard in this article. I'm not your daddy, stupid ass, growled Stern. We got so under his skin. And then Imus was on his show, which is also owned by the company, laughing and thinking it's the greatest thing ever. But we learned a long time ago that poor Howard Stern can't take a joke. Can't take a joke. Stern has never mentioned his afternoon counterparts by name, and they have been forbidden to mention his. Well, he did start mentioning our name as soon as we got fired, and we couldn't fight back, by the way. That's a fact. Their feud erupted last February when O&A crashed a news conference for Stern's TV show, Son of the Beach, and were promptly ejected by Stern. O&A returned the fire in April.
What a clusterfuck this was.
Holy shit, I forgot all this stuff.
Let me ask you guys this. I was listening to Stern when I was a kid, coming up. It's like, doesn't he have the weaponry? You guys, aren't you two fair countries? Like, your armies are just as powerful.
We assumed.
Dude, we didn't have an army when we went after them. Now we got the power behind us, but we were just two dicks that weren't going to take his shit.
We assumed that he would fight back, and we were totally ready for it, but he never really fought back on the air.
Like, you got the Ramon thing, and he had the Baba Booey thing. Like,
right.
Doesn't he have this? It's like y'all.
It's like the same.
It's China and U.S. in this situation, isn't it?
We're proud to say we were the first radio show that he didn't know how to handle and did not go after.
So just ran to management. We went right to Mel Karmazin.
We're proud to say we were the one that he couldn't take on.
Yeah, all the other ones
fact
just
that's been written about many, many times.
All the other ones, I mean, and some of them are historic. The DeBella situation, those two clowns out in California.
Mark and
Brian. I mean, those are just brutal beatings that Howard gave those guys because their program directors told them the best way to deal with Howard is to ignore him. That's what we do. So when he attacks, you just ignore him and it'll go away, and he wound up crushing them. And we knew that. So we weren't going to take any shit.
And that's where it started.
And we are like, I'm pretty humble when it comes to this show, and when people compliment us, it's thank you and everything like that. But when it comes to battling, if someone shoots a pea shooter at us, we pull out a cannon and just fire it back. Like, it's ruthless.
Was you ever nervous at any point? Like, okay, when when you got together, did you take one gulp and go,
no,
all right,
nervous that we were going to be fired a couple of times, yeah.
But never nervous about
him and what he could do?
No.
Fuck no.
Nope.
I said in the Long Island Press article we did recently, they asked that question, and I said, I haven't been scared of that guy in 12 years. There was a time 12 years ago when I was doing this radio thing, sure.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. It's like
that's being honest right there. Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
But for the last 12 years, absolutely
he's a juggernaut. It's just like, okay, at the time he was fucking. He's at the juggernaut. So it's like, was it like you just go, all right, Ant, you ready for this, or was you just like, what, motherfucker?
No, it was just like, come on, bring it.
Bring it on.
Yeah,
bring it.
We were ready.
On. So listen, these 3 paragraphs are really funny in this old article. Their feud erupted last February when O&A crashed a news conference for Stern's TV show Son of the Beach and were promptly ejected by Stern. He waited in his limo outside the hotel. He didn't do shit. He had all his people behind the scenes do it. He waited in a limo until we left the hotel, and then he walked in to do his stupid press conference. O&A returned the fire in April by blowing the whistle on a surprise rock concert announcement Stern had been promising. That's the oldest gag in radio, but... And last month, Stern Show regular High Pitch Eric was arrested for making a bomb threat on
I forgot about that.
On O&A's answer machine.
I forgot about that.
High Pitch Eric threatened to kill you, motherfucker?
Yeah, and he got arrested for
a bomb threat on my answer machine.
He was going to blow you up.
I'm going to kill you fuckers. Oh, my God, there's a bitch on the radio threatening to kill you.
God damn.
High Pitch.
And then finally, we had 2 in the top 5 in the song parody contest. Incidentally, Stern will announce his $10,000 grand prize winner this morning. This is an old article, but so he was giving out $10,000, and Anthony's brother would have won if we kept quiet. We should have kept quiet until Brother Joe got to $10,000 and then blown the whistle.
Yeah.
It would have made an even better story. Oh God,
funny shit. God damn.
All right, we got to take a break. We've been at it an hour and a half.
Yeah. Memories.
Memories. Yes.
You go on for a half an hour about each of those different events, too.
I know.
Platinum records getting shattered.
Oh, I know. We got all the stories where he was breaking shit in his office because he just did not know how to handle us.
Where's my daughter? They're hot.
And one's just got the biggest set of those big Jewish tits. You just want to stick one between it. Ooh, you're Howard's daughter, aren't you? Yeah, he hung up on me in '86. I'm just gonna bang you. Howard's daughter. Bang you. Stick one between it. Ooh, the soiling her. Ooh.
I think that's wonderful, Howard.
That Connor's a bitch. Ooh.
A lot of people asking us about censorship in satellite radio because it's a hot topic lately.
Yes, it certainly is.
We don't have censorship here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
We can now talk about Howard freely and how he's a hypocrite and a fucking phony.
Oh, you stink, baby. Tell him, Fred.
Yeah, the Stern, Emily Stern remixes continue to come in, by the way.
Yes.
First, you saw the infamous sexy home videotapes of Pamela and Tommy Lee making love. Now, for the first time, the stolen video sex tapes of Howard Stern.
Oh, baby. Oh, I'm so horny for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all good, baby. It's all good. I'm so lucky, baby. You're the sexiest woman on earth, baby.
Howard, who are you talking to?
Oh, Al, no one. I'm not talking to anyone.
All right, I gotta go.
Before you go, do me a favor. Get me some tissues, honey.
Oh.
Just a few that have come in.
It's funny shit.
We have at least another 30 to go through. We'll play some more of the better ones. All right, Patrice O'Neal in studio. We got the clips of Bush sounding drunk from Web Junk 20.
Okay.
And the John Dacre clip, or is that how you say his name?
John Dacre, yeah.
And then the Dr. Phil clip. We're going to go over these clips next because they're great. And good news, the Passion of the Christ and the Benny Hill thing that you were talking about that you're not playing on Web Junk 20, we just linked to opieandanthony.com.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. And we'll clear the phones and we'll start all over after the break here. But we're going to back up a little bit, play this in honor of Anthony opening up today about his wedding and his divorce and stuff. Check this out. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. It's the One virus spreading across America thanks to you and 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 you. Ooh. And you. And all the people on Pal Talk, all the O&A pests out there. It's a lot of fun doing this radio show every day. Patrice O'Neal in studio. We finally changed the music. I know. You guys will make that into a promo soon. Whatever. Fuckers. The youth of America making fun of the old guys. I start doing the math. I look at these guys, you know, and we're not even that old. And I'm like, man, I started radio and these guys were still, like, taking dumps in diapers.
Shitting themselves.
Anyway, one of Ben's...
Some of them still do after a night of drinking.
Well...
They shit themselves. And
I almost said absolutely there, but I'm trying to not say absolutely as much.
From where I sit, I didn't even hear it.
There you go. You're too busy trying to say finger right. This guy, Mike... He just brought in a whole bunch of old Opie and Anthony articles. And here's another one that's really funny. You got to go through all the articles you brought in because we could do this all morning. It's a huge headline in one of the New York papers from about maybe a year and a half ago now.
Who wrote that?
David Hinckley.
Well.
David Hinckley's coming in today to do a little feature on the boys.
That's right. And David might have missed the mark on this one a little bit.
But you see what's going on here?
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick. We're ticking up again. Oh, we destroyed our careers. It was just ugly.
Yeah, it was pretty much over, Johnny.
But now it's just going
quite a while.
Tick, 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 tick.
I love the slow build.
Slowly
We've
but
always
surely.
done it. Our whole career has been based on the consistent build. We go up consistently. I'd rather that than the big hype and then the big letdown.
He's got a cartoon. We made the political cartoons.
Is it?
I was in hiding during a lot of this time, so I really don't remember it.
Well, they got a station manager with a clipboard with me and Anthony crying outside the studio we used to broadcast in. This is a cartoon I'm looking at now. And it says Opie on the back, Anthony on the back of his shirt. We're crying our eyes out. And for some reason, they have me with my right hand on your ass.
Hey.
I don't get that.
We captured that moment?
And then in the studio where we used to broadcast is Clinton taking our place.
Ha, ha, ha. What?
And the station management says in this cartoon, sorry, guys, we found a replacement.
I get it.
And then you see the booth, and it's Bubba.
Yep.
Bubba Clinton doing his show. And it says, I'm shocked Opie and Anthony would defile a sacred institution. Who do they think they are? Me?
See, because the blowjob in the Oval Office. It's hysterical. Wow.
Oh, that's bad. Dude, I don't know what this one's about. You got to explain these. This is just a long, involved one. I can't go there.
The best and worst?
I'm not that good. Anyway, so David Hinckley from the Daily News, this is about a year and a half ago, another article that Mike brought in. The headline is really funny because it just says, Sirius likely to relaunch Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, how about that? We're going to be on Sirius.
How'd that fall through?
Oops.
What happened to that one?
What happened?
They both want us really bad.
Yep.
What did it boil down to?
Technology.
Boiled down to
more subscriptions.
The better company, more subscriptions, better technology.
Oh, okay.
XM.
Before I give you guys credit, was it you two were like that when as fast as you said technology? Was that you?
They were already.
Or
moving.
was it your people? Did that people surround your ages and stuff?
You know we're not stupid.
Nah, we pretty much
I didn't call you stupid, motherfucker. But that is like to say, hey, the technology.
Patrice,
I don't know.
We went. I'm a student of this game. If I'm going to satellite radio, I'm going to do my own research.
We went to both companies.
Of the radio.
I learned all that stuff.
We went to both companies. Went to their headquarters. We looked at all their stuff. Talked to their tech guys who showed us what was coming up. The technology they had available at the time.
It was kind of funny
right around the corner.
Because sorry to interrupt you, Anthony. At the time, we had access that no one else had. We got to get inside both headquarters, and these two companies hated each other since day one. And we were able to get behind closed doors in both companies
because they both really wanted us badly. They did, and
that is unheard of.
From what we saw and what we heard, XM was the better company.
Wasn't even
close. They still are. They're light years ahead in technology.
And when you say
the
technology,
business
you mean
model,
the MI5
when you look
at
the systems that people are listening to Sirius through, and look at the systems that people listen to XM through, it's ridiculous. And coming up in a couple of months, that new portable unit that XM is coming out with. And real portable, which means you can walk around and get live XM satellite radio in a unit that is no bigger than a cell phone.
Hey, you know what? Don't confuse people. We have that already. We're just making it better.
Making it better.
We're making it smaller, and we're adding more bells and whistles.
More features.
Where now you could download all your MP3s right into the system.
Easier interface.
To go. That's not what it's talking about. The one
well, we have the MiFi, we got the Tau, and we got the Pioneer Airware, or whatever it's called. And is it called an Airware? I forget now.
I don't have
so
we
got 3 units right now where you can walk around the streets and
walk
listen
around
to
the
live
streets,
satellite radio.
Live satellite radio.
What car do they have to deal with?
General Motors, and then a whole bunch of
Now,
other
GM
ones.
has to deal with both radios, though. They make decisions on
before you confuse everybody, you know, they have car deals, we have car deals, but as far as that game goes, we have so much more of the market. A much higher percentage.
And GM cars roll off the assembly line with XM in it, ready to go. It's
Anyway.
And that portable unit is amazing that we saw at CES.
Yeah, so now they don't even have one that could actually do this.
Yeah.
And our second generation of this stuff is coming out in a month, 2 months from now, which is smaller, and now you could throw all your MP3s in it.
They're putting out these press releases that make it sound like they have a portable unit. It's some kind of on-the-go unit, but you have to dock it with a docking station, download programming, and then you can leave and listen to it. And as Jimmy Norton said, congratulations, you've reinvented the tape recorder.
So the XM, the MiFi is like a Walkman.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh my God!
listen.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing.
And that like floored us right there.
Both companies wanted us badly.
Yep.
We were going to pick XM, and then something weird happened with the little doggy company that we still haven't talked about yet, but it had something to do with Howard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little tease, I know. We'll get into that another day. So this article that Mike the cop brought in, Sirius likely to relaunch Opie and Anthony show. This is from a year and a half ago. Bill Burr, everyone, has entered the program.
What's up, man?
Entered the studio. So the article goes, don't be surprised when WNEW exiles Opie and Anthony pop up more and more as June approaches and they prepare to return to the radio. There are no accidents in the promotion game at which O&A excel. Also, don't be surprised if they sign with Sirius Satellite Radio, meaning fans would have to buy a Sirius receiver and pay $12.95 a month. Opie and Anthony have been off the air since August 2002 when 2 listeners were arrested for having sex in St. Pat's Cathedral as part of O&A's Sex for Sam contest. NEW station manager and program director were fired, and the station soon dumped the whole hot talk format O&A had been anchoring. The two have always implied that they wonder what the big deal was, and they say so again in the new FHM magazine. They also used the interview to reinforce their irreverence, sniping at WNEW's parent company Infinity and complaining because Infinity has been keeping them off the air. Of course, Infinity has also been paying them millions, but they have always painted themselves and their fans as proudly rebellious targets of a disapproving and humorless world, and they're not about to abandon that position. As for where they will surface in June, 3 major factors suggest Sirius Satellite Radio.
Oh, 3 major factors?
First, satellite has no content rules.
Yes.
Second, former NEW program director Jeremy Coleman, a big O&A supporter, now works at Sirius.
Ah, well.
Still works
another
there.
Clue.
Still supports us. Still loves us, by the way. Listens every day. I saw him on the street recently. He goes, I listen to you guys every day. You guys are sounding better than ever. Thank you, Jeremy. Third, Sirius trails rival XM and wants splashy, high-profile programming to close the gap. 100 channels is nice, but that's not what sells, says Tom Taylor, editor of the trade magazine Inside Radio. We've seen from cable TV that what sells are specific things people really want that they can't get anywhere else. Opie and Anthony would likely cost millions.
Millions, Opie.
But if they brought Sirius 20,000 new subscribers, a small fraction of their daily audience when they were syndicated out of NEW, that alone would mean $3.1 million a year in subscription revenue, exclusive of advertising. Asked if Sirius would be interested in O&A, acknowledging that they are still under contract to Infinity, Sirius Vice President of Programming Jay Clark, who's still over there, by the way, says, and I quote,
"Yes,
you never know. They're very talented guys.
Thank you.
Who are restricted by the rules in commercial radio."
Thank you, Jay.
O&A would have to make decisions, too. They would have a similar audience. They would have a smaller audience. Also, part of their shtick on NEW was getting around content rules with winks and code words. Sometimes graphic is less interesting than suggestive.
You know, you could replace Opie and Anthony with Howard Stern, and that is an article from a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I know.
Like, it's the same article.
I know. But if it worked out, O&A could say they were to satellite radio what MTV was to cable television.
And it did, and we are.
We are here first.
Annoying. Oh, isn't that what MTV was? No.
And that's about it.
Hey, see? We made it.
There you go.
Why does this mic smell like Lysol? Did you guys already have some whore in here?
No, I think the mics are all Lysoled first thing in the morning. Yeah, infected. Very clean.
Don't want to get sick, you know? Again.
Bill Burr, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How you been on the road?
Yeah, I was down in Miami doing the South Beach Comedy Festival.
How was that?
Fucking unbelievable.
Nice broads down there.
It was ridiculous. I think I was actually.
That's all you hear about from guys in South Beach. Hey, you ever been to South Beach? Oh, the fucking girls down there, huh?
No, that was like the trophy wife capital of the universe. Every guy down there was at least 52 and had some 23-year-old girl with her titties hanging out. It was awesome. Dressed all in white on white.
Yeah. I've been to South Beach. The women are so beautiful, it's depressing, and you just want to openly cry.
Yeah.
You feel like a genetic disaster when you go to South Beach.
Felt like a busboy.
They don't even give you the time. They don't even give you a little... They don't give you nothing.
Yeah, they're all like super tall models.
They're all models.
Yeah, we were sitting in a restaurant. These three girls came in. They all almost looked like somebody. Like one almost looked like Serena
Cindy Crawford or
and they're standing there and they had like a fucking like this bodyguard standing over there. So I'm like, going, who are they? They famous? And they were just rich. It's
just
like,
rich.
Yeah, it's like everybody in here is rich.
Except one guy with red hair
eating the penny.
What's the special? Don't you got a blue plate special?
I'm going to be at the Stress Factory next week, people.
Oh, that's right, you are. Next weekend?
Yeah, this weekend coming
this weekend. Bill Burr at Stress Factory and Patrice in Philly, so we got lots of...
Helium, right?
Helium in Philly for Patrice.
Of course.
And Stress Factory for Bill Burr.
Did you just give me shit like I was pouring through the newspaper and that's exactly what you're doing right now?
No, I didn't give you nothing. That was just my way of saying hi.
by looking like he was giving you shit.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's a hello. That's a how do you do?
Yeah, no, right. My fault.
We're just pulling shit out of our ass today, by the way, Bill, because the papers have really nothing.
Yeah, I noticed because when I came in here, you were reading your XM fucking contract. For like 20 minutes. Subsect paragraph B states,
here's the problem, man.
Yeah, your Lenny Bruce moment.
This paragraph.
Someone asked if St. Pat's didn't happen, would you still be on satellite? I believe we would be, yes.
You think?
Yep. Nice.
Why would happen on St. Patrick's Day?
St. Pat's Cathedral.
Oh, the St. Pat's thing.
I believe we
I wanted to ask that yesterday.
I believe we would have taken this road, yes.
You think so?
I think so.
You would have just left?
I think we'd have gotten fired. No, I don't know if we would have gone to satellite.
You would have left free
unless
FM?
we were fired. I don't know.
David Lee Roth, a huge disaster here in New York radio.
It's hard
by
to
the way.
tell.
They have a great article in the Daily News or the Post today about him and how he's just, they can't work with the guy.
It's in Radioland. It's the sour grapes of Roth. Get it? The grapes of Roth.
They're always funny.
He's an old school rocker. What do people like that? You can't tell that dude. And he's a cool dude. You ever meet the motherfucker? He's like,
it just shows
he's
you.
a cool guy.
It just shows you what's going on in commercial radio. They just don't get it. Of course this guy was going to be a problem. Of course.
Looks like rock star turned shock jock David Lee Roth is having an ugly launch as Howard Stern's successor. The radio station's staffers grumbling about Roth's alleged bad behavior. My sources at 92.3 Free FM, formerly K-Rock, tell me that former Van Halen frontman and his manager, Matt Sensio, is that his name, are, quote, totally out of control and out of their league when it comes to producing a radio show. As one disgruntled employee put it, quote, this guy, Roth, is impossible to work with. A real arrogant, self-righteous ass, says a low-down spy. Quote, all the execs know they made the two biggest errors in radio history, letting Stern go to Sirius and hiring this moron Roth. He never preps for a show. He is out the door 5 minutes after the show, unless he is forced to record a commercial.
I thought we were talking about the David Lee Roth
show. Is that David Lee Roth or Anthony? He's forced to record a commercial or records ones he made errors on. According to the anti-Roth faction, he demanded that General Manager Tom Chiusano do expensive renovations on Stern's old studio, then refused to use it, claiming asbestos infestation. He ripped down the walls of the temporary studio because of suspected dust behind the walls. He swears he's allergic to dust and smoke, but smells like an ashtray. The source also says Roth's manager got into a shouting match with program director Mark Chernoff on one of the first few days of the show. Then the spy says Roth insisted on decorating the halls of the studio and the studio and then had a moving company come in and remove dozens of pictures and his fake palm trees while he mumbled about Tom and the bastards at infinity.
Bozy, bozy, bop, city bop.
Roth said.
Oh, man.
In addition, says the source, Roth, quote, hates Tom and is vocal about it to almost everybody he talks to.
Bozy, bozy, bop, city bop.
Roth was quoted as saying, it's almost like he wants to get fired and take the money and run.
Bozy, bozy, bop, city bop.
My detailed message went to various and sundry, yesterday, the station declined to comment on the whole thing.
And what did Dave have to say about that?
David Lee Roth had one last quote.
Bozy, bozy, bop, city bop.
You know what's funny is if he was getting great ratings, he could have done all that shit and they would have been in the paper. He's a dream to work with. He is such a professional.
yeah.
He just comes in. He's in a great mood. Just
the reviews were
first one here, last one to leave.
Right.
Hey, we got to back up. The one reason E-Rock's here, he has the most amazing catalog of radio stuff.
I bring nothing to the table.
Oh, but Steve brought this one in?
But he just said, but
I bring nothing to the table.
But he just said he brings nothing.
Remember that article we were reading about all the stuff we did to Howie?
Uh-huh.
And one was the high-pitch Eric bomb threat?
Yeah.
We do have the audio still.
We do?
Listen.
First skipped message.
Hey, Opie, what's up? One word of advice, you motherfucker. You suck. I hope you die. I'll put a bomb in your radio station, you motherfucker. You fucking punk-ass motherfucker. Pussy Radio edit. Better than you, motherfucker.
No, we played that on the air, and we had to use radio edit because we weren't allowed to use Howie's name.
Yeah, he said Howard Stern is better than you.
Even though his people were threatening to kill us with bombs and stuff, we weren't allowed to use Howard's
studio.
name.
We had to put in radio edit when when his name was mentioned. And then we would talk about him by saying, so did you hear fucking radio edit was doing this or that or the other thing? And then Mel actually called us in for a meeting to tell us we are not to refer to Stern as even radio edit. That became where people knew who we were talking about, so he got so angry that he went to Mel, and Mel told us not to even, we couldn't even call him radio edit. That's how crazy it got. What a sick situation that was.
Did he finish the David Lee Roth story?
He had one more quote.
He did?
Yeah.
Bozy, bozy, bop, city bop.
And the story ends just like that.
Is this out of E-Rock's iPod? Nothing?
My radio show blows. Everybody knows.
No, that's what the song is about.
It is?
You don't even have to, make it up.
I didn't know it was a parody. I was coming out there punching.
I was going to say, look at you, ready to go to work.
I was riffing.
No, you were singing over an actual parody that was already done.
I'm in a studio on the radio. Who cares what the hell I'm saying? I'm taking a chance without my spandex pants and the baldness I'm displaying. Every single day, I'll turn fans away. Then who's gonna listen to me? When the end comes, I know I'll have done a month of shows. Then they'll bring in Sammy Hagar. I ain't got no talent. Nobody cares for me. My shtick is so hokey. I am such a pony, such a pony. Why would somebody go and take a chance on me? I guess things are bad. Wake it up with me, babe. I'll play Van Halen songs all of the time. Eddie fired me. My pal Eddie fired me. Flop. My show's gonna flop. I'll get dropped. I ain't got no talent. Nobody cares for me. Me on the radio, what does it scenario king of all media, I'm gonna flop. I ain't got no talent. Nobody cares for me. My stick is so hokey. I am such a phony. I'm a phony, such a phony. Why would somebody go and take a chance on me? I guess things are bad. Wake it up with me, babe. I'll play Van Halen songs all of the time.
Wow, that's really good.
Eddie fired
Bravo.
me. My pal Eddie fired me.
It's going to go down as one of the biggest disasters in New York radio history.
Wait a minute.
How much money
I
did
said
they get
one of many. Huh?
Millions.
Millions a year.
I will say millions. And there have been many New York disasters in radio.
So who should go in there? Any suggestions?
We're going to get the call soon.
Yeah.
It's very obvious.
Yeah.
Dead serious.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even counting you motherfuckers. I thought you
No, dead serious.
We'll get the call.
We're going to get the call. Sooner than later, actually.
In showbiz, which includes radio, believe it or not, anything is possible.
Where are you guys on the show business ladder?
So they really thought after we...
Mime?
No, comedian's
the bottom.
just above mime.
Then there's comedian. Then there's got to be DJ right above
DJ
that.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. We're above comedians, though. At least we can, we know where our job's going to be the next
above
day.
comedians, some.
Yeah, some. I'm not talking Dane.
Well, at least, see, the old company realized that they thought they could move on without us.
Yeah.
And they've tried so many different things at our old station, now with K-Rock. They're going to call us again.
Yep.
There's no doubt in our minds.
We'll get the call.
Because now they're desperate. Now they're like, oh, we're ready to, forgive and forget.
Well, look at it this way.
We're not leaving XM, though.
How about I rephrase it?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you endorse if they said, oh, hey, help? Who would you endorse? Who would you say, hey, man, you know what, this dude somewhere in...
They're the competition.
Skogadogi.
They're the competition. We're not endorsing anyone.
There is no one, honestly, I can't...
Even if my brother decided to do a show, I'm not endorsing him.
Opie.
Right.
You can't endorse commercial radio.
Oh, how could you say that about your
free,
brother?
But it's free. It's free.
Fair
FM.
enough. Fair enough,
Opie.
nigga.
Yeah. Good luck to you. They had 14 months to figure out who the fuck they were going to put at all of his stations, and you see who they came up with. It just goes to show you there really isn't much out there as far as pickings go. And that doesn't mean there's no one with talent out there. It takes talent and balls and you have to be fearless. You have to be able to reach a point where you can tell your program director to fuck off. You're doing the show you want to do. The same thing with the GM, and have some balls to you.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
I
like
think
he's doing that, but he's not. He doesn't have the ratings.
No. And then,
tearing shit off the wall.
You need talent though to back that up too.
Yeah.
And you got to put a little bit of time in, more than just like a month. You got to be there maybe 3-6 months.
He'll be out by spring.
And then when you get a following, this is the Boston O&A plan. When you get the following, then you do whatever you want. Whatever you want, except sex in a church, by the way. That
or
doesn't
say the
work.
mayor died.
You know, isn't it good to see?
The mayor died, helped us out.
Yeah, that helped.
We doubled our salaries doing that.
That was good. It is nice
to see.
That
was a great one for us.
By the way, on a side note with the Sex for Sam thing, it is nice to see Jim Cook actually being brought back into the fold of Sam Adams. He's on all their commercials now.
Yeah, he had to go away for a few
years. They put him in a closet and shut that door and locked it.
Jim Cook. Hi, I'm Jim Cook. You remember me. I was involved with the Opie and Anthony Sex for Sam promotion.
Put him in a closet, and now they bring him back out, and he's selling his beer again.
They're like, they got rid of him and got some pilgrim to do the spots for a while.
Sam Adams.
I felt so bad for that guy.
Oh, you know something?
Pay you got to dress up Sam Adams. You can't even tell your family you booked something on TV.
Yeah, did you see me? Sam Adams. I hold the pewter mug, and no. Yeah. But it is because Jim Cook is a really good guy, and he was always a friend of the show, and it's good to see that he's back with them.
And I will bet money that he will be back advertising on the Opie and Anthony program.
Would be nice.
It's going to take a little more time, but you watch. By the way, that was David from New Jersey doing the David Lee Roth parody. He's a friend of Voss's.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he did a great job with that. David from New Jersey. Thank you.
A friend of Voss.
Did that belittle the talent now? You just go,
yeah, I'm kind of like, now I'm not as into him.
If you had said that first, I probably would have said, I can't be good as Voss's friend.
Yeah.
Let's go to Steve. Steve, what's up?
Hey, what's up, shit dicks?
Hey.
Quick question. Do you still have tape of that lunatic Anthony reciting Howard Stern's name over and over back when you were on NEW?
Oh. Well, they would start dumping out every time we mentioned his name, so then we're like, this is bullshit. So we just said it over and over again until they ran out of delay.
They ran out of delay, and then they had to turn our show off and go to a Van Halen record.
Yeah, coincidentally, it was the Van Halen record.
They used to have a box with a key and a button in the general manager's office. It was an actual key, like launching an ICBM. And when they ran out of delay, which we had huge amounts of delay and various buttons all around the place that could be hit by numerous people to dump out of our show. When they ran out of the delay and we were back actually live, if we said something bad, the key was turned, the button was pushed, the station was completely detached from its ability to broadcast, and a tape would play from the Empire State Building, from the transmitter.
Was it another motherfucker with a key that he had to turn simultaneously?
Turn your key, sir.
Now.
Turn your key, sir. Gun at his head.
Wait, think about this, man. Think about it.
We have to take the human element out of the loop.
The code doesn't match.
Code? And, there was a tape at the transmitter at the Empire State Building that would play Jump by Van Halen. And that was the song, right?
About love.
It was Ain't Talking About Love?
Ain't Talking About Love.
Jump.
Yeah.
Ain't Talking About Love would start playing, and we were off the air.
We were off the air.
So we actually got to the point where they had to go to this because we just kept reciting
Y'all can suck my... Oh, hey, you!
Hey!
Woo! Oh, hey, you! Who said that? Y'all can kiss my motherfucking... Might as well jump!
Hey! Yeah. That's what it was.
Oh, God.
This is what people
That must
heard.
have just been miserable.
Oh, they were rewiring that joint on a weekly basis.
But that was just because of Stern or even before that? It was getting miserable.
It was when we started getting popular and they were afraid of what we were doing because we weren't so far under the radar. We used to be able to do shows that were about, we had a girl get down on completely naked, sit on the floor right behind Opie, and smoke a cigarette with her pussy. She actually was inhaling through it and blowing smoke rings through it. And to the best of our abilities, adhering to FCC regulations, we described what was going on the air. This, nowadays, doesn't matter how you describe it. Doesn't matter what type of 3 degrees of separation you use for the word pussy, you could not ever do that.
Her labia is wrapping around a marble. And her stomach is going in. She ain't talking about love.
Yeah, that's what you would hear.
And see, okay, all right, not labia, not labia.
You couldn't say, we got to the point where they weren't allowing us to say her most intimate of areas. She would take a cigarette. Now get this. She would take her most intimate of areas and take a cigarette and put it in her most...
Wait a minute. So she's taking a cigarette. Now you can say cigarette, right?
Yeah.
She's taking a cigarette.
We're back, yes.
We're taking a cigarette.
Right. Yeah. All right, let's try again.
Okay, let's try. She's taking a cigarette, and she's okay. You know she has a navel, and she also has a space under the navel. And then, okay. All right, let's fix it. We're trying to help regular radio.
By space under the navel, how much imagination do you have to know that you mean vagina?
Now, I can say cigarette.
That's the lawyer now.
How many orifices are there in the human
Come on,
body?
underneath there? What are we talking, the hole in her kneecap, idiot? We know what you're fucking talking about.
We can say cigarette. We can't say
cigarette can be said.
Good. Okay, we have a cigarette. Now, she has a spinal column.
All right, good.
Now, if you work down to the 14th vertebrae.
14th vertebrae.
The pubic bone.
And you turn it around.
Sorry. We were right there.
I almost had it, Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Free FM. It's free radio. You don't have to pay for this.
Okay. Okay.
Free FM getting no buzz.
Right. None.
They got a whole lineup of new edgy quotes.
Because this is what you'll get for free.
Right.
Guys trying to describe
how
shit.
How many cavities are on the human body? We're going to count
are we
down.
talking nasal sinuses?
Okay, not the nasal sinuses, eyes, not the ear holes,
not the ear holes,
not the eye holes, not the mouth, not the half a hole of the navel. Not the,
you might have something there. He might have something there. This
all right, okay. So far we're in.
Not until I get a ring area.
No.
Oh wow, that's
no, it's still going.
Not until I get a ring area. All right, I think
the last one.
The last one left.
The last one left.
The last
has a cigarette dangling from it, and is being inhaled and exhaled. It is amazing.
I think he got it. On Free FM, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Free FM fun.
Hey, wasn't that hilarious?
Wait a minute,
now let's take the 50 phone calls.
Dude, I don't know what you were talking about. What were you talking about? There, I heard you talking, but I didn't understand. Dude, what hole did you mean? Dude, what did you just say?
The callers ruined it for us.
There's got to be a way to explain smoking a cigarette with your pussy.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you just say it.
It's going to cost you a little bit a month.
Eric in Connecticut. Eric.
God damn.
Hey, guys, I've been a listener since, like, 99. The first show I ever listened to, you guys did, you had a girl in there launching hard-boiled eggs out of her snatch and a blind guy trying to hit him with a wiffle ball bat.
The old days before it was called Free FM, when it truly was free. It was like a wasteland. We had a blind guy, Blind Dave, who the first time he came in, we weren't convinced he was blind, so we threw shit at his face. And we had a girl who had a very good talent. She could shoot eggs out of her snatch. So we set her up outside the studio, mic'd everything.
A headliner.
Yeah. And she shot eggs out as we had the blind guy swinging. We'd tell him, like, swing!
Yeah.
Until he could hit the eggs.
It sounded like this.
It's Ivory and her amazing egg-shooting twat.
Of course, today is the egg shooting day.
Dave, the blind guy, is here. He's going to attempt to catch some of the eggs that are being shot out.
Yeah, look, she's already loaded up. She's got one in the clip. All right, she's loading, you know what? She's leaning back.
Whoa!
Oh, wait a minute!
6 feet!
Hold on a minute.
Well, that's 8 feet.
Right, Ivory has reloaded.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one just over 8 feet. About 8 feet, 2 inches, I would say.
We got the blind guy about 6 feet away from ground zero. Okay, here we go. Dave, the blind guy.
Oh, yeah! He got it! He got it! Oh, what a day for sport. Good eyes, good eyes. Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Yeah, there it was.
Ground zero, we called it.
Ground zero. You see how perfectly
we were able to call it
that?
ground zero. She would launch it from ground zero.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, why is she downtown? Nothing?
And before you
that
call
was 99, right?
Yeah.
So that was pre.
Oh, yeah.
We invented ground zero. Yes.
Before you call up and say, why aren't you doing that again, that fine lady, I think, died of AIDS or something, so we need to find a new one.
How about that?
She had some kind of
problem.
And
then there was the time we had a lot of vagina involved. We had a woman take a cell phone and shove it up there, and then we called it to see if you could actually get a signal inside a girl's vagina.
She later died of ovarian cancer.
Yeah, and think, this is going back a few years. It wasn't like you could take a little pebble phone like Opie's got.
Do you have less pussy-on since you can have more pussy-on?
Well, yeah, because the thrill is not like it used to be, because people could get the pussy stuff all over the place now.
It's easy to get on the internet.
It's like the coming of age.
I don't know. If it happens,
it happens.
We have it. The wiffle ball bat is still there. We've used it. We had 3 girls. We had 3 girls in one shot. Was it 3 or 4 in one day? I think it was the first day Norton was gone.
Yeah.
Out in L.A. We had 3 or 4 girls come in here, and all of them took the wiffle ball bat.
Yeah.
that day.
Let's go to...
Unfortunately, the Pal Talk cam wasn't up that day. Sorry, kids. They've had to watch 3 weeks of us sitting here.
Let's go to Jay in Connecticut. Jay.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
I remember celebrating the 4th of July, shooting a bottle rocket out of her.
Oh, yeah.
That was another one where we set up a girl.
Watch it out.
4th of July.
As a launcher, put a bottle rocket in her vagina. We built a heat shield around it so she wouldn't be injured, and then just kind of let her loose. Pop.
Dude, in an office.
In the studio, we launched it right down the hallway.
Just launching bottle rockets down the hallway.
That was free.
And no one
FM,
told us no.
We had a wonderfully degrading show on free
No
FM.
one told us no. They were too scared to say no.
And now, you guys sound like old hippies when they tell you like how much weed you could have got for that money.
Man. You know, you
the whole fucking bag was full.
Dude, 4-finger lids, $10.
Oh, jeez. Now y'all can just be like anything. Oh, today we're gonna have a bitch shit a dump truck out of her asshole, and it's like, nah, we don't feel like doing it. You can explain it. She squeaked. The headlight is coming out of her ass right now. It's nothing.
We still do the stuff. We've done cherry darts, and we don't have to defend
cherry
ourselves.
Cherry darts are fun.
You have highlight in this stuff.
The squirter with Big A with the buzz on the
come
face.
on. Was that disgusting?
That was wonderful.
And
radio.
we're starting up, what is it? American Mess on Friday.
American Mess.
You're going to be one of the judges on Friday?
Friday, yeah, I'll come.
Are you here? We're doing American Mess open call starting this Friday. Every Friday we're going to have open call for the next freaks.
American Idol style rules with complete messes.
You could come in if you think you could do the egg shooting trick. You could come in if you are missing a body part.
That was awful.
Talk funny, whatever. Whatever. It's going to be an open call this Friday.
That was horrid.
That was some of the worst egg shooting that we've had on this program since the beginning.
I got to tell you, this guy's name is brilliant. His name is 32 Across.
Oh, very good.
32 Across, you're brilliant.
Thanks, boys. How you doing?
What do you got for the show today?
You guys should explain to Patrice about the Louis Anderson Family Feud bit, and that was the closest that you guys didn't get kicked off the air. That was brilliant.
Yeah. I don't know what...
Oh, I suck. Punch it out.
No, I was...
No, that was good. We were just kind of pondering it.
But... All right, now people are bringing up all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's not...
You know what? You go to oavirus.com, you could hear, like, Jackie the Knife Girl, someone's mentioning. The Louis Anderson bit, I'm sure, is up there. Go to oavirus.com for all the old material.
Nothing was worse than him on the... I think it was 60 Minutes or one of those shows, just talking about his alcoholic, abusive father that... You know, I turned tragedy into comedy. Yeah? Where's the comedy?
Where is it?
Where the hell is it, Louis?
All I hear is
when
tragedy.
He was sitting there, and then it ruined... Comics cannot open up in a public forum like 60 Minutes or 2020, because it's all you think about when you see him. Now, I never found Louis Anderson that funny, you know, but when I see him now, all I think is... He would hit me with whiskey bottles, and my enabling mother allowed me to gain so much weight that the schoolyard children would beat me senseless. It was just horrid to watch. Turned me into an introverted homosexual. All right, Louis, where's the funny? Dab your head with the rag and say, I sweat, and if I didn't, I'd explode. I move the mic stand and say, let me move this out of the way so you can see me. Do one of those fat gags.
Yeah, help us out a little bit with
do something. I don't want to hear about your father smacking you until you bled. Then I was sexually assaulted by an uncle at 8. That might have led to my eating disorder.
Great stuff, Louis.
He bent me over a buffet table. I don't know why it gave me a love for the buffet table. I think as I was taking it in the ass, I was looking at the table saying, save me, save me. At least there's something good in this. Something good. I was eating off of the roast beef slicing table as he was doing it to me, so I could never get enough roast beef.
High carb rate. Hey, fuck, we're gonna die.
We interrupt this program to bring you the Ozone Midget saying of the day.
Who saw this coming? Chaos from Whackbag. What's up?
What's happening, guys? I was at my local Walmart, I happen to be walking over by the electronics department. I see this ladder moving by itself. I look over the counter. Little bitty guy just happened to be carrying it. I started laughing my ass off.
A little midget carrying a ladder. Did he work there?
Yeah.
And he was going to, I guess, use the ladder to get something that was easily accessible to a real human.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was hysterical.
I didn't catch that for half a second.
Nothing funnier than a little midget moving something because it looks like it's moving itself for a while. And you freak out and then you go, oh, it's one of those.
It's one of those.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Yeah, it's not, let's look back. Look, people bringing up the Buffalo Road show.
I know, we're trying to move on.
Most offensive song contest, which I don't know how we ever got away with, but we did. We got in trouble for that one.
Someone's requesting Donna Summer tickets, actually.
Donna Summer.
We could play that going in a break.
That's old, man. That goes back to Boston.
Yeah, this is a Boston thing. We used to have these housewives.
Our phone number was very close to one of the hack kind of radio stations up in Boston. So they would misdial all the time and say, "Did I win?" That would be the first thing. And we were playing music or talking, we would say nothing. So we'd be like, "What are you trying to win?" And the people would tell us, and we'd just kind of fuck with them.
We would kind of just riff a little bit.
And illegally put them on the air,
And things like that.
Against all FCC regulations.
Why not? So this lady called us thinking she won Donna Summer tickets. We'll play this going in a break. Bill Burr in studio playing The Stress Factory.
Yeah, 732-545-HA-HA.
All weekend long starting Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday through Saturday.
And Patrice O'Neal in studio playing Helium Comedy Club in Philly this weekend starting Thursday as well.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's Donna Summer. And we got lots more to do after this.
Sleeping during the break? He was out. He's a pro, though. You see it? Second the music started playing, he woke right back up again.
Oh, yeah, today he's a pro.
Yesterday,
right in the middle of live on the air, he fell asleep.
Patrice gives me love with my lines, right? So yesterday, I had a line, and I was in the zone. I'm like, the line is a good line. You just know sometimes, right? So I'm feeling good. I do the line. And Ant's giving me nothing, which is fine. I look over to Patrice. I'm like, I know he's going to give me one of those big Patrice O'Neal laughs, right? And I look over, and here's Patrice just, she's going to take this picture? No, you're not. Because that's the one they'll use. There's Patrice with his head back like this, snoring away. I'm like, damn.
That's when he was doing this whole fucking...
Patrice doesn't get up till, 2 in the afternoon? 3?
At least 4 if I can help it.
Yeah.
Lately,
all you
I've
comics.
had jobs for some reason.
All of you comics, you sleep in late. It's a wonderful life. And then
But we work till 2. I mean,
but that's good.
We do 20 minutes of comedy, then we hang out giving each other shit until 2 in the morning.
But that's fun, too.
Yeah.
I understood.
As opposed to what? Fun too, as
opposed to getting up at an ungodly hour of the morning.
What, having naked girls coming in here shooting stuff out of their pussies?
It could be worse.
Free tickets to concerts?
It could be worse. I understand.
To Metallica? I mean, come on.
I understand. But afternoons now. That was the lifestyle.
I'm used to sleeping till I get up. Until my body goes, what the fuck?
Get out of bed already.
For no reason, do nothing, but it's just can't get up.
I don't like being told when I have to get up. I don't like an alarm going off and then having to get up. I want to get up when my body says,
you want to take out one
get out of bed. Yeah.
Every day I get up at 5 o'clock to get here, because it takes me about a half hour to just take a shower. But every day I get up, I sit on the side of the bed, I go, I should just call and say something to Ben.
Yeah.
Just say, I can't make it.
I'm going to be late.
Can you call somebody else? I can't
help me, please.
I can't get here.
I stagger into the bathroom every morning. As the light comes on, you hear your pupils slam shut. And you look in the mirror, I can't. Yeah. I'm exhausted.
I always wake up mad because I always forget that I'm doing radio, and I think for some reason I put the alarm on for no reason. I woke up this morning doing that. I go, what the fuck? No. No. Come on. Yeah.
What is this for? The furtherment of my career? And there's some truck driver driving going, these cocks, like, he gets up at 3 and he has to drive to
Alabama.
Saying things that aren't worse.
And a truck driver has to know where to go. Because I drive sometimes, and there's so many places where it says, get the truck drivers stay the fuck over. Like, they can't drive in the fast lane.
Yeah.
They can't drive on parkways.
They can't drive fast.
They just can't do shit. And I'm complaining like, I got to get up and try to be famous. Fuck.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody who gets in entertainment, you get into it because you don't want a real fucking job.
Yeah.
That's why you do it. All right, you don't want a boss.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on.
I don't want to get up early either.
Let's go to Chris on Long Island. Chris.
Good morning, ladies.
What's up, Chris?
Hello, Bill Burr, my little only MySpace friend. It's Chris from Livewire.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Patrice. Was watching Flavor of Love the other day, and I don't know if you noticed this, Opie, when you watched it. When they went to the commercial for the preview for next week.
Yeah.
And they showed the lineup of the chicks that were on the next week, so you already knew who was eliminated.
Oh, they
kind of blew it.
Blew it.
Yeah. The payoff is watching the whole fucking thing for an hour to see who gets eliminated.
So they show the promo, and then they show who's left, so you know who's not going to get knocked out because you see them for the next week's promo.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is kind of a blow-it move.
Yeah, VH1 doesn't exactly have a Scorsese over there.
No.
All right. He kind of goes, hey, Patrice.
Yeah. Hey, Patrice, remember Opie? Hey, Bill.
Hey, Patrice, I want you to talk to those guys over at VH1 and tell them to stop fucking up. Sure, fucking people I don't know. I'm just an asshole in front of a green screen with white people walking around. I don't know who the boss is.
Yes, boss.
Yes,
you the boss?
Somebody said Flavor of Love, not to be offensive.
Let's go to North Carolina. Bill, what's up?
Yeah, I want to talk to Patrice about him cracking on Appalachian State. And it's not Appalachian, it's Appalachian.
It don't matter.
It just doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter.
That's exactly it. That's how
the point.
obscure it is. No one knows how to say it.
Appalachian State is hot, hot, hot.
Does anyone care?
What an awful school.
That was part of Web Junk 20, Patrice O'Neal's new show on VH1.
They have one.
Thanks for the setup, Bill, because we're going to play some of our favorite clips from there. We got 3 quick ones. We got the Bush clip. We got the John Dacre clip doing awful versions of really good songs. Really good old songs, I guess. And then the Dr. Phil clip, which is just classic.
Yeah, make sure you get a shot of Opie there as E-Rock is eating his cereal and mayonnaise. Get that. I hope you got a tight shot there.
We got the Daily News in doing their little photo shoot.
Yes. I think you ought to do something with a cool little depth of field where out of focus eating motherfucker is right there, but Opie's in focus. Out of focus cereal bowl and gorging idiot in the foreground.
Too bad you weren't here earlier when he was sucking mayonnaise packages.
Look at Aaron. He just turned his hands up like, what did I do?
Yeah, like he'll be eating a sandwich, and rather than put like the mayonnaise on the sandwich, he tears it open and just squeezes it in.
You sucked the 47-hand mayonnaise package?
He sucked the last bit of mayo out of the package.
You know how many mayonnaise packages I touched till I found the right one?
All right. Second on it, like space food.
So from Web Junk 20, Patrice O'Neal, VH1, here's the Bush clip we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Where, it's explained within the clip here.
Did you hear these rumors that President Bush is drinking again? Have you heard this? I mean, it's frightening. I'm not sure it's true. It's probably not, but I'm telling you. Well, look, take a look at this. Take a look.
I'd have stood up here a year ago in one of my many press conferences and told you that in the next year I make this prediction to you that over 10 million Iraqis, including many Sunnis, will vote for a permanent government. I think you probably will say, there he goes again.
That is brilliant. That's Craig Ferguson on his show. Great observation.
It's really cool with the video because the video kind of makes it work also, but the audio is great.
Yeah.
It's just
That's actual audio?
It's slowed down.
They
just
slowed it down
a bit.
slightly to make him sound
Slightly
drunk.
slowed it down, and it absolutely sounds like he's hammered.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Why didn't we think of that?
Damn it.
I hate the obvious ones. And then there's the John Dacre clip that also was featured on Web Junk 20. This guy's just a complete tool.
Oh.
He's scary to look at as well when he's trying to sing these songs.
My name is John Dacre. Lord is risen today. Hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say hallelujah. Your voice and triumphs high. Hallelujah. Voice and
That's what it sounds like, right?
Once there was a girl who...
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's Maury.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling, and the bell ring. Maury.
Sing about the eel.
Just on the piano getting mad.
Now he's doing an Eddie Vedder.
And you should see the lady on the piano. She's not even paying. She's just grooving some, large Marge type of lady from like Hicksville. And she just, if you notice, she's off beat, but she just in her own space. Like, he just sucks, and she just like.
What is she supposed to do? Like, keep up with this guy?
She's whining. She's doing it right hand with one arm, and
that is a clusterfuck.
Awful.
What is that from?
Amore.
Well, it was featured on Web Junk 20. That's the longer version of the clip.
Yeah, that's
this
the
guy
real
is just,
version.
Yeah, where do you find him? Like, what is he? Is that a podcast or is it on a religious channel or where does this guy come from?
iFilm. It's off iFilm, but the dude it's a lady. It's public access, like it's somewhere in just wherever that they make crazy, and everybody in the situation. John Dacre is not a weirdo in this situation. You know what I'm saying? There's another girl that's just awful. She's singing like, love is... It's just a lot of retards doing whatever they do.
Fantastic.
And it's just like some public access thing. And it's run by the lady doing the piano.
Yeah.
Like, she just put everybody together because some preacher couldn't show up, but John Dacre was available. She's like, we have John Dacre, and she gives it an intro, like a bad college intro. Like, the worst intro ever when you go to colleges for a comic is when they have a fucking idiot who introduces you by name first, then read your thing. It's like, who we have? Billy Burr is here. Billy Burr does Opie and Anthony, and he has an HBO special.
Yeah.
And here he is. Stage.
And here he is. Oh,
Billy
smattering
Burr
of applause
again.
It's supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Burr.
Yeah, no, they don't say. They just say your name at the beginning, and then they just read credits.
It's gotta go at the end.
And then he's been on Premium Blend, and he did Comics Come Home with Dennis Leary. And then they just walk away from the mic, and then people are like, do we clap here?
When do we?
I always say that to them. I go, I don't give a shit what credits you say. Just say my name last.
They don't get it. Patrice O'Neal is coming out now. He's will be performing here, and he's been on HBO.
Just walk off.
That is not it's even bad enough that they don't walk up to the mic and at least get the crowd like, hey, thanks for coming out tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. That hacky shit to bring. They just go up there and start talking. Half the time,
get some kind of energy going.
Half the time, people are still talking.
I don't care how little money I get paid for colleges. Someone goes with me that takes the brunt of the pain because it's never good. Never.
It's brutal.
All right, we got one last clip.
You always make sure you have a buffer. I gotta do that.
I bring somebody that's a smart guy.
He's always
smart comedian.
Insulation.
Yeah. Hey, we got one more clip from one more clip from Web Junk 20. This is the Dr. Phil clip that I found very, very disturbing and funny at the same time.
Where is he messed up on this?
They're talking about oral sex. older couple. They have to be, looks like they were in their 50s, right? Early 50s, maybe?
Real Ohio looking.
Looking.
Real,
just two messes.
Right. She knits and he goes to the pharmacy.
Yeah,
she's a pharmacist. She's a professional sweater maker. Then doesn't
talk about oral sex, and then this is
needlepoint champion.
Oh my! Oh my goodness!
And go. Sweater.
This is my favorite thimble. I got this as a graduation gift in 1953.
Here's a potato chip shaped like Lincoln's face.
So, it's an older couple. They're having oral sex, and she describes his definition of oral sex. Very disturbing here.
Where is he messed up on this?
With his very, very specific definition that he figures that he needs to ejaculate directly into my mouth for it to constitute oral sex.
He's a good man.
You got it?
And you got to understand, he sat there. He sat there when she said that.
Yeah.
He didn't even change. Like, he didn't even go, "Oh my God, you said that." He sat there like, "And what, bitch? What's your point?" I need to squirt one in them fucking cheeks.
It doesn't constitute oral. Wow.
This program to bring you
another
ozone midget sighting of the day.
Who really saw this coming? 2 in one day? Man purse?
Tweeted this out.
New Mexico?
Yeah, I had a midget sighting for you guys.
Yeah?
Do tell.
Yeah, I was just at the gym, and I saw a little Ewok-looking midget needing a step stool to get onto the treadmill.
No way.
Yes.
He's lying.
Oh,
He's fucking
stop
lying.
I know. Did he have his little hands above his head as he held onto the?
How does he
on the treadmill?
Adjusting the fucking.
There's no reach in the controls. There's no.
What's the thing they call when it makes it go up?
The incline.
He's practicing some gymnastic moves in between miles.
Jane, stop this crazy thing. Help, Jane!
They actually need one of the workers to come over and help her with her little stool.
It's a girl?
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah.
That's great. Trying to get those big fat thighs.
Yeah, one thing midgets don't really got to do is work those thigh muscles.
Oh, yeah.
Down to a workable size.
Yeah.
They're all built like Robert Newhouse.
And you know, midget is the racial slur for those people?
Yeah, they might be called little people. Yeah, they call it the M word.
The M word.
They do. The M word. Midget.
The M word.
Yeah, migger.
Midger.
I've never called him a migger in my life.
You dirty little midger.
Taking all the fucking jobs.
Taking all the jobs.
You come to this country.
You don't think I could be a... You don't think I could be a fucking pipe cleaner? You don't think I can get inside of a pipe and scrub it?
You think I don't want to work at the circus?
You think I can't be a fucking Cabbage Patch model? You don't think I can squat down? You can make a Cabbage Patch Kid model out of me?
It's all affirmative action. They're giving him all the jobs.
I would have killed to have been in Austin Powers. All I'm doing is these student films. This is bullshit. You damn miggers.
Fucking miggers. You don't think dirty miggers? You don't think I can measure xylophones? You don't think my height? You don't think I can hide in an accordion, you motherfucker?
It is 2 for Tuesday, so let's do 2 midget sightings in a row. It's lard cake hands.
Hey, guys, I got the midget sighting at the end, midget sightings for today.
All right.
I'm a paramedic, and yesterday I pronounced the midget dead.
Oh,
no way. I'm not believing this.
Yeah, they do die.
What, do you get hit with a Frisbee?
Unfortunately, it's nothing funnier than just found him laying on his bed, naked, with his little legs hanging off the bed.
Oh, man.
That is tragic.
You just put him in your lunchbox and carry him down to the morgue?
We threw him in a Ziploc body bag.
Did you just do a CS on him? Because he wasn't big enough for an eye? He just did a C.
What did the little fella die of?
I have no idea. He was just laying on the bed.
He was feeling low.
He did call the hospital with shortness of breath.
All right, guys. Watching out.
He had a little of this and a little of that. That's so
I'm trying to think of something low to the ground that he bumped his head on.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Anyway, so that oral sex thing.
That's some clip.
That's incredible. Web Junk 20 with Patrice O'Neal on VH1. Check it out. Take a peek of that.
You've been checking out any podcasts?
A little
bit. You go to apple.com. There's a few podcasts out there. I downloaded one. There's two guys that do kind of a tech show thing. They're on a couch with laptops, but they drink beer the entire time. And I guess it's about 40 minutes long, and they progressively get more and more drunk during the show. And one guy, you can tell, can kind of hold his beer. The other guy completely can't. And the one guy that can really is into the tech end of things. So he's, as the show goes on, he's trying to show him, like, this new technology. He goes, here's a camcorder that I got for Christmas, and my father wound up getting the same one. And he's like, do you think anyone cares about your camcorder? and they both get hammered by the end of the show. I thought that was pretty cool. I'll dig up some. I've been just trolling through a few of them. There's a lot of just boring crap. But
you really want to start featuring some of the better
video podcasts are what's going on.
Right, we'll
and it's video, so you see the guys.
Yeah, right on.
On there. A lot of fun.
All right. There's not much in the news today. That's why we're kind of screwing
There
off
were
today.
a couple of interesting stories. The Paul McCartney story really hit me.
Listen to this.
His wife, what's her name there? Heather Mills?
Yeah, I'll read this real fast. It's short. Wife to Sir Paul.
It's short. So is the corpse.
Pot or me?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Pot or me?
Heather Mills said she gave Sir Paul McCartney a strict ultimatum as their relationship blossomed. Quit smoking marijuana, or forget walking down the aisle.
Huh?
I told him I would not get married to him if he was taking drugs. I hate it, Heather, 37, told London's Observer newspaper. I could not have him lying to our child about not taking drugs and then going out for a sneaky puff. He says he had a good incentive.
A good incentive.
To stop smoking pot.
Her ultimatum?
Yeah. You don't give a Beatle an ultimatum.
Excuse me, yeah.
You think John Lennon would have taken that?
No.
He
would have thrown her off the balcony.
Yeah, with the one leg.
This is a chick with one leg giving up rules?
Yeah.
It's Paul McCartney.
You know what? He obviously didn't sign a prenup because there's no way to take that. She wouldn't even brought it up.
This was before they got married. She wanted him to stop smoking pot.
There is no way Paul McCartney should be taking an ultimatum from anybody.
Especially a bitch with 1 foot.
The second wife. Not even the one he wanted. The one he wanted and married died. She's like the stand-in.
He really has just been pussy whipped for like 4 fucking decades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone needs to help that guy.
He sat there and let Linda sing on those songs where she is just making an abortion of a classic Beatles song.
He's like, was just an open book, and I said, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. Oh,
she's playing keyboard.
You ever hear the Hey Jude?
With her in it?
Yeah, this is the real. Oh, my God.
You never heard this? With her in it?
Oh, dude. She had such a bad singing voice that the engineers finally decided to just isolate her mic and hit record. This is real audio from a Paul McCartney concert where she was singing background vocals. I guess they turned her down the mix, but this guy said, this is way too good. I got to share this with others. So he taped just her microphone as Hey Jude is being sung.
I'm guessing she was probably kind of cunty to the guy and started actually thinking that she was actually a musician.
Probably
and he was just like, all right,
part of the
bitch.
band.
All right, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she probably, they knew she stunk.
Can I get more bass in my monitor, please?
Yeah. I don't think you're turning me up. I can't hear me in the mix.
Show, I just can't hear what the fuck I'm playing
like
up here.
She's the one every time looking at the sound guy, pointing at her ear and putting her thumb up like, more monitor. I can't hear me. Louder in the mix. You want louder in the fucking mix?
She holds the earphones with one earphone over the ear to get the tone and holds the finger
Na. Hey Jude.
This is the real deal. Listen
into it.
Nah.
This is actually Linda McCartney.
You'll think this is a joke. This is so bad.
This is the real deal. Listen to this.
just isolated her mic.
She's falling off a cliff.
I'm hitting a ledge every time.
Oh my God, dude.
Gets really bad right here. Listen to this.
What the fuck?
Classic. A classic song.
This song is almost sacred.
Is it any wonder they broke up?
No one could fuck that out.
No.
They should have put it in a shower like Bonnie Rubble.
The only place you can sing it.
Soft soap, soft soap.
Gotta be in the
soap.
I gotta be in the shower, Fred.
Put that bitch in the shower.
You remember that shit? We got a square from way back there.
Skeet bop boodly bop.
Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Hey, when the Saints come.
We got Bonnie Rubble looking for trouble on the drums.
Listen to a rock, listen to a roll, listen to the itty bitty mockingbird.
And the golden smog.
Skiddly.
Skiddly. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Can you hear him? Well, grab him.
Listen to the mockingbird.
How?
Listen to the mockingbird.
Hip flip. Mockingbird is wailing his last song.
Sounded nothing like Fred.
We also have Yoko.
Oh, his legs would be doing like the Claude Van Damme slip. Go, 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 go.
She's stunk. Holy shit. Put that bitch in the tub.
Yoko Ono.
Drown her.
Yoko Ono wasn't much better. You ever see Rock and Roll Circus, the documentary?
It's known that she can't sing, though. I've never heard any real special shit, but she's horrendous.
Jay Moore turned us on to this, man. You had like an all-star band on stage. You had John Lennon. Help me out, Ann. Who was on? Mick Jagger.
Who?
Ringo's the king of the all-star band.
No, but this was
like 9 drummers.
Someone's got to help us out here. No, this was the finale. Finale. So it was John Lennon on stage with Mick Jagger, Eric Clapton on guitar, Jimi Hendrix guitarist.
Jeff Beck had to be there.
No, that's it, right there.
What about the Who?
No, that was part of the whole.
That was part of the show, but
this is when Jimi Hendrix was alive.
Yeah. This is where they pretty much like just did a bunch of drugs, got together and just jammed. But the final song is what I'm getting at.
Yep.
It was Lennon on stage with Mick Jagger, Eric Clapton on guitar, and Hendrix guitars. and they just.
How can you fuck that up?
How can you fuck that up?
Legends.
God.
So listen to Yoko Ono wreck this thing. It was the final song of this Rock and Roll Circus documentary. Who has it? Derek has it? Did you fast forward a little bit, or? Okay. Listen to this. So they're just jamming away, right?
There's Yoko.
Listen to Yoko.
Poltergeist. That is a poltergeist. She's screaming.
Sounds like there's an amp on her foot.
A human can't make that sound.
And is that Jimi Hendrix still playing? Like, he wouldn't stop and go, look at,
You think Lennon would,
It was like Hendrix Bassist or something was part of this.
But one of them, like Clapton. Clapton should have just turned around and gone, John, your fucking wife. Get her off the fucking microphone.
Give her something to whine about. Hit her over the head with the guitar or something.
Yeah, it's awful.
I know I'm not a real part of this whole thing, but dude, you know,
she is awful.
She's awful, man.
No, that's
You're
how good
not
the drugs
part
were.
of this program.
What is this gook shit, man? I don't know what the
Little known fact, it took Eric Clapton 9 years to tell his friend John Lennon that he was in a disaster marriage.
Exactly. This sounds like
I don't know how to bring it up, mate. I just don't know how to bring it up.
Yeah, what? Mate, thank God.
We're doing a little callback, Bill.
Yeah.
A little callback.
My dumb divorce.
My dumb divorce. Why couldn't anybody tell me before I got divorced that she stunk?
Hey, Anthony.
Anthony, your fucking wife is an abysmal human being.
Yeah. Because this is what it might sound like when they used to sick dudes get together songs at the local pub. Your wife
What the hell is that? She sounds like... This sounds like a napalm strike on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. That's what it sounds like. Just screaming Vietnamese children.
I cock-a-dow!
Wow! Let's go to Dave in Texas. Dave.
Hey.
Hey.
Rats!
Rats, Michael! Michael!
Linda McCartney, what a peach. I was on tour with her, and she was walking out the parking lot one day, and she saw this truck driver had a McDonald's bag on the floor of his truck, fired his ass on the spot.
For eating McDonald's?
Well,
yeah, total vegan tour, dude. I mean, there was no meat whatsoever.
Militant vegan.
She walked out there and fucking saw that his door was open. We're all standing there. She's like, whose truck is this?
Yeah.
That's his. Yeah, you're fucking gone. We're like, oh, no, shit.
Unbelievable.
What a peach.
I told
you.
you.
Hey, I love you guys. I listen to y'all every morning out here on tour. I'm punching out.
Who are you driving for these days?
I was just out with Zach Wilde, and I must have fucked up somewhere on the karmic wheel because I'm going out on a country tour next week.
Ugh. A what? A country tour. Ooh. This guy drives for the bands. All right, Dave.
The other day, you guys were fucking killing me. That was awesome. Fuck, I was laughing so goddamn hard. I had to almost pull over.
What thing?
When you guys were doing the fucking top country song.
Oh, man, yeah. Should we play She Let Herself Go today?
Are we trying to make it a hit? That we're doing?
Thank you, Dave.
Are you taking payola, Opie, for this song? Because I haven't seen dime one.
You got an 8 ball.
You got an 8 ball?
Yeah.
The record rep came in, gave him an 8 ball, and Opie's spinning this like crazy.
You know what's funny about that shit? No one said anything, but that 9 years, that exists on all levels. I remember I got a new headshot like 2 years ago, and I go to give it to my management, and I'd been with them for like 3 years at that point. I give them the headshot. Like, oh, yeah, it's great. Yeah, your last one was awful. I'm just like, why didn't you bring that up?
No one brings shit up.
And then they just start trashing my last...
Patrice brings stuff up. That's who I've noticed. Patrice will bring something up.
Patrice actually brings shit up that doesn't even need to be brought up. Right. Because you know what? Because it can't be fixed.
It's just mean and insulting.
Like the size of my head. He has told me about the size of my head, like I can do something about it.
How do you fix that? Billy's head looks like Easter Island.
Why didn't you tell me? I'd have deflated it.
And what kills me is his head looks like a fucking butcher block, and I'm actually sitting there listening to him going like, is it too big? Do I need to work up? And he justifies the size of his head because of the size of his body.
Right.
Oh, all right, well, I'll go eat some more cheesecake.
All right, we got to play She Let Herself Go.
And niggas hate me for that, and you talk about 9 years ago, nobody talk. And you would hate me if I go, look, oh, man, your wife is a drunk. You don't deserve this, dude. You need better. And you'd be like, dude, you out of your place. And
that's why no one says anything.
You can't tell
You can't tell somebody, especially right before they're getting married or something. You go, dude, you are making a big mistake.
Because then what ends up happening is the person ends up mentioning it to the girl, and then you're phased out.
Oh,
I'm sorry, yo. I know you get into this thing, but I just want to say that is a sign of your own non-fucking understanding of your own life. Like if somebody said, my girl, man, your girl's a hoe, I'll go, and what's your point? I know that, motherfucker. I'm not delusional. Bitch is a hoe. It's like your wife's a drunk and you don't deserve, she don't deserve you, and you're like, fuck you, get out of my life, but you got to accept what is what it is.
Yeah, well, should have went, No, no one said anything. No one said anything. I just kind of sat around there. No one does.
Let's go to She Let Herself Go.
I think when you walk in and everyone just kind of stares off into the distance.
Yeah.
That's usually like the thing. Like no one wants to say anything. People are just staring straight ahead. Like hey, Anthony and fucking cunt I can't stand.
When you hear like. When booze is being hidden, like in the Animal House when Dean Wormer walked in, and you hear clink, clink, clink when she walks in.
Yeah.
She walks in a house, a room, or a party, and people start hiding the Jack and the beers. Clink, 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 clink. What do we got? Club soda. You want some club soda?
Got some high C.
What kind of fucking party is just club soda?
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's play She Let Herself Go.
All right.
By 80-inch. It's one of these bits that has taken over. And now I think they're going to just start making country songs. Because what was the one we suggested today?
Oh, damn it. The oil on the hands.
Yeah, washing up before you go. Sneaky shit.
Something about the shower.
Clean up before
Straight
you
to the shower.
To the shower.
Straight to the shower is going to be the next country song we get. But
coming home and going straight to the shower.
Just to let Bill know,
we
last week we were listening to the top 10 country songs in America, and they have silly titles. So we would see the title, then we'd try to figure out what the song was about.
My hands might have smelled like a stranger's vagina.
So there was a song on the country charts called "She Let Herself Go." Focus, focus.
Opie's been trying to get to this song for 15 minutes. And Ellen just started dancing on TV.
We get it. She's dancing. We don't need to go there. Who gives a fuck at this point? Her stupid dancing. So one of the country songs was "She Let Herself Go." So then we tried to figure out what the song was about, and it turns out it's a song about a woman empowering herself and doing something about her life and letting a bad situation go, and she's going to make something better of herself.
But we thought it was just the obvious, She was
a hot piece of
when
ass.
They hooked up, and in country fashion, she got fat, and he left.
Right.
She let herself go.
Yeah. So then a guy, one of our listeners, 80-inch, I think his name is, he came up with this song called "She Let Herself Go." The real version.
Would you shut the fuck up? There ain't no reason for you to go to the store. Stay your fat ass on the fucking couch. That's what you do all day long anyway. And if I put you on my damn truck, then that motherfucker's gonna take twice the amount of gas just to go 2 miles down the goddamn road. Said I can't take it anymore. You better lay off the pie. All you do is stuff your face from morning to night. A traveling salesman out on the road, only to come back home to a heavier load. I've gotta get this fat bitch out of my life, 'cause she let herself go. Let herself go. No diet plan in sight. She eats every goddamn thing inside. Let herself go. She leaves the toilet all shitty. No matter what she does, this bitch could never be pretty. It's all I can do to keep her clothed. She let herself go.
Sounds like a real song, right?
It really does. It's got the country feel. He's got a country voice.
It's got that same country sound that makes me want to kill myself.
Right.
Every time I listen to it.
It's perfect.
What is that guitar where you sit down and you
steel
play that?
guitar?
That's the sound I was trying to do.
That's the country sound right there. Once you put a steel guitar, you can put a steel guitar in a Metallica song, and all of a sudden it's a country-ass country song.
Let's go to Ken in Jersey. He got one of those warnings from one of his friends. Ken, Jersey, what's up?
Hey, Anthony, you're totally wrong. Most of the time you think it's a joke when you're about to get married, but your friends do give you a warning. They say, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, but it's like, you sure? Yeah, no.
They laugh, but they're not kidding.
And let me tell you something. At the altar, it's too late. It's too late.
It isn't.
It's never too late.
It is. You're going to be the guy? You're going to make that scene?
It's a ballsy move.
It's a ballsy move.
That is a ballsy move.
But to make a scene like that, wow.
I just remember
that's a rough one.
I took this class in college, and a lawyer was teaching it, and he was bringing up just the nightmares of going through divorce, and he goes, I don't care if you're standing at the altar. Never forget, he said that. He goes, leave. He goes, you are going to cause your life so much less pain. Just walk right then. Just take the embarrassment. It's going to be so much better than waiting, 5-6 years down the road, having kids and all that shit. Just
absolutely
fucking
right.
walk out.
All right, let's go to Randy in New York. Randy!
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, going a little back before. Do you think Paul McCartney was using her leg as a bong at all? Later.
Oh, smoking the pot.
That's how this started.
Maybe that's where the ultimatum was. Just stop smoking out of my leg.
Heather Mills is telling a Beatle, pot or me.
How about me smoking pot or you gimp your ass out of here and try to find another Beatle?
Lottery. Who's been knighted.
Lottery. Yeah.
Thank God.
There's one left.
Thank God Paul
and it's
McCartney.
Ringo, you idiot.
If it wasn't for drugs, we wouldn't have had the second half of the Beatles
That's
career.
what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Sergeant Pepper's, all that.
Right.
That was drugs.
Yeah,
it was drugs that did that.
Thank God an earlier girlfriend didn't give the same ultimatum. We wouldn't have all that shit that came out.
You would have had I want to hold your
I'm
hand.
serious. You think the Beatles would have, you think they would have been like wouldn't have gone down in history as much?
I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand.
They would have sounded like the Hanson brothers if they didn't start smoking
Do you think
pot.
you couldn't be wasted and
put
those satin majorette fucking outfits on?
Dude, they sang a song called The Yellow Submarine. That's somebody on drugs.
I think that's pre-drugs, though, isn't it? No.
They didn't. You can tell. There is a definite line when they discovered drugs, and it is so apparent.
And now someone is telling Paul McCartney to lay off the pot.
Yeah.
He might still have some of this in him still.
One little puff, and all of a sudden a brain cell gets hit, and it's a brilliant song coming out.
Remember me?
Yeah. Smoke your pot
Smoke your
Paul.
pot.
Jeez. She's bitching at him. Find another Beatle. Go ahead.
That's amazing. I wonder, is he too pussy to go? Let's be honest here.
You see this house you're living in? That was because I was smoking pot with my pals.
Smoking pot and doing a lot more.
I would just
believe me, I cut down.
I would just be. I'll be in the house and go.
Dropping acid.
Let me show you something. Echo. You see that shit? That's the living room. I will do whatever the fuck I want to do.
I'll just point at a leg. I'll be like, listen, Ahab. I'm letting Captain Ahab. I'm fucking Captain Ahab and giving you a lot of money, bitch. Look, I'll just constantly point at her foot. No one's hot enough to be missing a limb when I can get I bet you Paul McCartney could get a 21-year-old
dude.
Easy.
Bet you?
Yeah.
You don't have to bet. This is not
we could
even
buy South Beach.
Yeah, this isn't even an issue that you have to say. I bet you.
Right.
This is he can. Yeah. He's Paul McCartney. The Beatles. There's only two left.
You just sit there, right, when she's talking shit to you, you just shake your head back and forth like, and you just keep looking at her until she shuts up, and you just keep doing this. You shake your head, look at her eye, then look at her foot.
See? Once again, Patrice will just something she can't have. The whole time she brought this shit up, he'd just be going. Just pointing at a leg. Which one is it again?
Back to the eyes.
Hold on a second. And then knowing it and then knocking on the fake one. Hello, I'm a Beatle.
Bitch, who fills your closet with left shoes? Paul fucking Cartney.
Paul fucking Cartney, baby. And that's matter of fact, that's your last name, bitch. Your nickname is Heather fucking Cartney. How about that? And you know what? I'm gonna give you one of those new wooden legs in the shape of a joint with no foot in it. And at the bottom, I'm gonna paint it ashy like it was fucking like it's on fire.
I was gonna say have lipstick on one end from somebody sucking on it.
I was gonna say Paul fucking Cartney's joint on the side of it.
Let's go to Frankie.
Made out of a whale's tooth, you fucking bitch.
Frankie Grimshot.
Boys.
What's up, Frankie?
I can tell you exactly when the Beatles discovered drugs.
Okay.
Side 2, Rubber Soul.
See, that's where Paul made a mistake. An album called Rubber Soul. Heather Mills is not happy about an album called Rubber Soul.
I'm going to turn off my mind, relax, and float downstream. Later.
I want to hold your hand.
You think I would have I never thought of that in my life. That she loved you, yeah.
Paul from Jersey.
But wasn't that part of their greatness?
What, the pot and the drugs?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
in hindsight, looking where they went,
they came out.
Look at that as like...
They came out, they were like in sync.
But
they were the boy band of Liverpool.
But they were bigger than one-hit wonders when that fucking came out, though. They were super fucking famous.
But that kind of new. That shit was going to dry out.
They were done.
Yeah, that stuff was going to dry out.
If they didn't.
Listen to Peter Noon. Listen to Peter Noon's stuff. Who didn't progress on to the drugs.
I'm Henry VIII.
Yeah, I am Henry VIII. I am.
Was he just dumb? He might have been on drugs. He's like, second verse, same as the first. I'm Henry VIII. I am. It's just like, that was a fucking hit.
Assholes. Well, that's like saying Dexy's Midnight Runner should have smoked drugs. Maybe they were
tells
fucking...
me I'm into something good.
That's that guy.
I'm into something.
Peter Noon. You don't see him walking around in VH1?
1,000 of those guys, bands, guys, but they never went on to smoke the pot and take the LSD and sit down with the Maharishi and fucking, get hammered.
I never even thought of that shit, man.
Of course. Yeah. Let's go to Paul in Jersey. He's got something on this. Paul.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Paul McCartney should give up pot when his wife can have a full-term pregnancy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yow.
I don't know how you can beat the foot.
Ow. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but look at Aerosmith. Aerosmith in the 70s, completely wasted. That's their best fucking music.
Some of their best shit.
Yeah, of course.
Then they get cleaned up and you get Love in an Elevator.
Well, you got
their most commercial success, though. after they got off the drug.
Let's go to...
Which is weird.
Come on, man. Stick with the pro-drug fucking slant of the show.
That is for the instant feedback bit ruining you did.
What did I do?
I just ruined your bit.
That's right.
The band.
Oh, you got me back.
Jesus, you motherfucker. Y'all are just...
Oh, we don't forget.
Oh,
we don't forget.
Antonio Andolini.
Yeah, we
You broke my heart.
We don't forget.
Back to Sicily years later to cut you open.
Hey, Drew, let's go.
You killed my father.
Drew.
Yes.
Go.
Hey, man.
What's up? I got the McCarthy ultimatum about 2 weeks ago.
What, Pot or me?
Yep.
But you're not a Beatle.
Yeah.
I know.
So you're not smoking pot anymore, are you?
Fuck
No,
that.
actually, got to go buy another bag today.
There you go.
All right, to the...
And
Yeah,
blow
he's
it
not a Beatle.
and blow weed rings in her face.
Sounds like he's on pot right now.
We're talking a Beatle. He should be able to take her leg off and beat her over the head with
That's
it,
right.
and she should still come back with a loving smile.
Or turn it into an instrument, like
Yeah.
the thing that you, the fucking trombone that you have the cup over.
Yeah, the plunger.
Watch this, bitch. I'm gonna carve holes in it. I'm gonna turn this to a big flute. Your leg is a giant flute.
Playing her leg.
Yeah, and I want you to play your leg as I'm smoking to enhance my high.
And sing the back. I want you to sing the chorus to Yellow Submarine, bitch. While I smoke weed on your leg. We all.
I'm playing the leg, I am. I'm playing the leg.
Hop around. Go ahead, hop around.
Hop around.
Up around, love.
We'll go to break with Brother Joe.
She's laughing at you. Look at her. That's how the limey laughs.
Let's go to break with Brother Joe doing a little Lady McCartney song here.
Oh, yeah, this is brutal.
This is a classic. Are we getting mousetraps or what?
I hope so.
We better be.
We're gonna have to clear this off. Holy shit.
Wow, we came up with a good idea during the break. What can I tell you?
Hand it over to her.
Hell fucking no.
She got to earn
no.
She got
You gotta learn a lesson in life.
This is a lot of money.
You gotta pay for whatever you get.
What do we got? Why are they coming in?
Danny.
Dwayne Reed probably got some.
Wendy.
Danny and Fanny.
We need about 10 mousetraps.
10 would be good.
6, whatever.
We could reset them.
6 to 10 we need.
Authentic, regular, snapping mousetraps.
That's right.
Nothing
Like
fancy.
Tom and Jerry.
That's
yeah,
right.
Tom and Jerry's.
Classic. Acme mousetraps.
I got the bit.
All right.
I got it. It all came
A
together.
little more evilness is thrown in.
It all came together because we're like naked, dancing naked, mousetraps. Well, okay, here's the deal. We clear off the console here, right? We get Stalker Patty completely naked, okay?
All right.
Mousetraps all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
The check that the listeners are giving her through us.
Yes.
All right? Blindfolded, has to find...
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
That's Greg Opie Hughes.
Yeah, that's
Greg
Coming
Opie
through.
Hughes.
Thank you.
Coming through.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the shit that should be on the message boards.
Thank you.
When the subject of what we do on the show, how we all contribute.
This is why I'm here,
and,
yes.
I want a fucking
This is why he
thread
makes the All-Star team as the point guard of the league.
started on what, because that brings it all together.
Look, I'm not going to score 81 like Kobe, but I'm going to have a lot of assists during that game.
Hughes. That is brilliant. The check itself is part of the bait.
Right.
And now reaching down naked, trying to find it amongst set mousetraps.
Does she have a time limit? A time limit? Or that's too evil?
Until she's fucking screaming in pain.
I'm just going to guess that it's going to be hidden really well.
Yes.
I'm just going to go out on a limb there and say it's going to be difficult to find.
Yes. Yes, this is what you could do on Sunday
Oh,
Radio.
wow.
Thank
That
you.
is brilliant.
Let's go to Kara in Texas. Kara.
It's Kira.
Kira. Whoa.
Kira, hi. I was just calling to say I love you guys.
Oh, thanks.
But could you tell Patrice to shut the fuck up? Because
I knew it.
he's interrupting you.
I knew it.
Oh, no, you know, when there's a lot of guys in here, there's a lot of energy
I
going on.
sniffed it.
I got to yell over people a little bit just to
sniffed it.
Just to go in different directions.
Opie
It's okay.
and
I
Anthony
sniffed
show.
it.
Dude,
Well,
Kira-
that means that these guys don't have low self-esteem, bitch. They'll tell me to shut up.
Yeah, no, we're
It's a conversation like guys have conversations when girls aren't around. You fucking bitch.
And quite frankly, I don't have much to say today.
That's how it works. Girls
Opie
don't
just
understand
does it. You can't even see when Opie. This is the Opie. Patrice, shut up. it's a left hand in the air.
Yep.
And I'm getting ready to do what I just said I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And it all stops.
Right.
And I can hear it. Why did I hear it?
Because we do a lot of shows where we end up doing nothing.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever met a Kira in life who actually enjoyed you on any level?
Not on any fucking level. Dumb bitch.
What is your top 5 white girls cannot stand you? Is it Karen? Kira?
Suzanne. This is Marilyn. Hi. My name is Doris. Hi. Doris is a little older white woman.
Right.
Young one is.
But she don't like you.
My name is Kathy. My name is something Ann, Kimber Ann, Ethel Ann, Sarah Ann.
How about Barbara's? Do you do all right with Barbara?
Fuck you.
I don't think Heather would like you either.
I want to listen to.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like her. All right, here's the deal.
Yeah, I think she brought up some good points, Patrice.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
All fair points. And very true. I just wanted to curse her out.
Did the boys run out to get the mousetraps?
Yeah.
We're running out of show here.
We're running out of show. We cannot run out of show before this happens.
Get the pit crew in here. We got to get the stage ready.
All right.
I don't want to dance on a stage.
Yeah, the stage needs to... Oh, well.
All right, the pit crew is coming in to get the
and
stage
here comes
ready.
Than.
Our own mayonnaise-filled E-Rock.
Yes.
Just oozing out of his pores.
E-Rock.
Hey, Maury.
Hellman's makes everything
Maury
better.
is rerunning the Patty show again today, by
Are
the
you
way.
kidding?
They
That's
must have
on right
really
now?
loved that show. We could give Maury another show topic if he likes.
Well, this should be what Maury did with Patty. But
Right.
Maury doesn't have that evil creativity that Opie has.
Let's get Stalker Patty in here to set this thing up, okay?
All right, where's Patty?
Patty!
She was talking to David Hinckley.
Yeah.
For a little while, huh?
Thanks for wrecking our interview with the Daily
great.
News.
You had to be the first person David talks to when he's going to do our interview today?
Hey,
The Daily News.
It was my pleasure to meet him. I've been reading his column for so many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he as thrilled to meet you as you were?
David Hinckley's thrilled in the other room, by the way.
Jesus, Patty, you turned years into 18 syllables. How did that happen? Years.
I read your curriculum for years.
By the way, I like your show.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's
wow.
Patty, you have cable?
Well, yeah, it comes with my
Yeah, I know.
rent.
Hey,
With
Patty,
your pad, yeah.
Patty, you coming in Friday for American Mess? We want some of the past messes to come in and help us choose new messes for this show.
You know how they
Sure.
bring in, like, old
No
winners
problem.
from American Idol to help out the new kids that are up and
Yeah.
coming? We want you, as an old mess from the show, to come in and help out, give the kids some pointers.
We're finding new messes starting this Friday. It's an open call. It's called American Mess. It starts this Friday. You just show up at the station if you think you got something to offer to this program.
Does Patty know why she's here today?
No,
Oh,
he didn't
wow.
say. Usually
Okay.
they tell me why, but this time
Yeah,
they didn't.
she has no clue. Patty,
This is your life.
What is the situation? You've been in a lot of bad situations over the years since we've known you, financially, mentally, I don't know, physically. We always are there for you when you're at your lowest point to try to help you out. No matter how badly it looks to some listeners that we're abusing you, we're there helping you along the way. We've given you
appreciate it, too.
temporary shelter in our studio stairwell.
Well, we had no choice in that because we made her leave her residence because the people that she was living with were trying to help her out.
Yeah.
And they said we were a bad influence on her and her life, and we told Patty to leave that residence.
Leave the house.
And she did.
Even though she had nowhere to go.
She became homeless.
Yeah, she became homeless.
And then started living under the stairs at the old radio
months.
station with her pet rabbit.
Yeah.
Her stuffed pet rabbit.
Stuffed pet rabbit. Then there were your hammer toes. You had hammer toes. And we had them fixed up for you, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did.
They can fix that?
Two nice doctors on Long Island.
Exactly. Patty, when you had a problem with maybe some excessive hair that you wanted removed.
Nipple hair,
who was there for you?
You were.
Opie and Anthony, we hired some Brazilian waxing people that came in and helped out with your nipple hair. When you were bald, suddenly for some reason bald.
Well, we shaved her head for money.
That's right. That was us. We shaved her head. When we shaved your head and gave you U2 tickets and money, who gave you a wig?
You did.
we help her out.
Yeah.
We're always there to help.
Who got
even though
you?
Opie tried to take the wig from her on the middle of the street.
Who got you a makeover on Maury Povich?
You did.
Right.
You trying to take her wig?
Dude,
oh, it's the
Bill,
cruelest.
it's one of the most classic moments on the Opie and Anthony show.
Jesus.
I started screaming, take the wig, and she's screaming. It should be on oavirus.com.
By the way, I'm not going to say what just came in. Is that it? Yeah. All right, that came in.
All right, we're
in a
ready.
bag. Who went and got those?
Crazy Bill.
Crazy Bill, in record time. Again, Bill, one of the best interns
Knowing
ever.
exactly where to go to
Knowing
get
where
supplies.
to go, what to get. Bang, bang, bang. Job is
We're
done.
trying to get him some money because
he is a model intern.
He's just amazing. Amazing.
And a complete drugged out maniac, by the way. We love him.
We think.
We
don't
think,
know.
in my humble opinion.
Yeah. In my expert opinion.
Opinion.
He's going to be on A&E one day.
Yeah. You know, years ago he wrote, I want to hold your hand, but nowadays it's just the greatest, most eclectic stuff, I think.
All right.
Patty, you have no idea why you're here.
No.
You're in a little trouble, aren't you, right now?
Well, yeah.
Financially?
What's your latest trouble?
Well, my latest trouble is 3 weeks ago I lost my job. Because a new manager took over. We didn't get along and she wanted to get rid of
Wait,
me.
they fired you from Godiva? This is new to me.
She did, yeah.
I didn't know you now don't have a job.
Well, it's
Last
okay.
I heard,
I'm interviewing with Starbucks on the 31st, and I was told that was a great company to go
All right,
for.
but last I heard...
You were a perfect employee for Godiva.
I know,
now
but
I'm
what
pissed
can
off.
I tell you? It's, the
I don't
new
drink
manager,
coffee. I like chocolate.
You know.
Well, you do like
free chocolate.
You do like
cakey.
cakey.
Why don't you come on the radio and hype it?
Huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You got fired from Godiva?
Well, yeah, but it was just the manager. I guess she didn't like me. It was a new manager. It was 100% crew turnover, practically. There's only one old person left.
They like to bring in their own people.
Peeps. They had a new company policy about using chapstick.
We got to get going.
Patty, the problem, though, was, this is new to me that you lost your job, but before that, you were having a problem paying the rent.
Yes, I did.
And you got behind.
a little behind,
A little behind. How far is a little behind in your rent?
2,000.
You're $2,000 deep in debt for rent on your place, and they're threatening to maybe remove you.
Well, not quite. I'm dealing with social services, and it's been delayed because I'm working with social
It's delayed,
services.
but now you don't have a job. So this is real trouble.
Well, I have unemployment. I'm getting $166 a week after I filed for it, so...
You are a mess.
Well, the listeners took it upon themselves. They felt...
Patty,
they felt for you.
The listeners set something up and felt for you and wanted to help you out.
The O&A Pests.
The O&A Pests came up with money for you to pay your rent.
Oh,
Patty,
I know. I got a call.
There is a grand total of, Opie, pull out the checks.
They had a fundraiser, Patty, and the O&A Pests, they do good as well as bad. They collected $2,000.
$2,000, Patty.
Oh, my God.
That they collected for you for the rent.
Now,
here's the thing.
Now, if you know our show,
it would be so nice to just hand this over to you, right?
Has that ever happened, Patty?
Oh, the last time I was on the floor a year ago with a Krusty the Clown mask on, but that's not all. Just a little bit, naked.
You were completely naked, wearing nothing but a Krusty the Clown mask.
And every time I hear a worse stuff, that's one of the first things they say.
Fire her. Now I understand why she got fired. You like the chocolate with the truffles and with you're fired.
Those are one of my favorites.
Could we have a mocha cappuccino over here? I need a tea.
She refused to pronounce Godiva correctly.
We got to move forward, though, guys, or we're going to run out of
we're running
show.
out of time,
But basically, just a real quick setup for the new listener. She needed money. We collected the money. It was a pile on the floor. She got completely naked. She put on the Krusty the Clown mask, crawled to the money, and voila, she got the money.
Yeah,
well, we came up with something for today's $2,000. Last time we gave you money, how much was it when you were naked crawling?
$700.
Yeah, $700.
Because I sold that something or whatever.
Wait, I'm getting a communique from
Than is saying something.
Right,
so it's either it's either very necessary information or just sarcastic bullshit.
So for $2,000, we can't just hand it over to you.
No.
We have to entertain these people across America, and we're going to use you to entertain them.
Fan genius on a poster.
Jesus Christ, Dan, how does it start?
Can you say
it was a bright summer day here on the high seas. It was the worst of times.
Of fan and men.
Yeah, fan. Jesus. What's this, a 3 post-it note? Urgent communique.
Oh, okay. All right, can we...
Let me see.
No!
I get it, too.
He's like a little 8-year-old. I want to see a joke.
That's all.
All right.
Did you have to use the word incredibly when you're writing a quick fucking note?
All right, here we go.
Incredibly.
So we got $2,000 for you, Patty. Trust me. We don't want to see it, but it's going to make for a good video clip on the website. Yeah. You're going to get completely naked.
Patty, nudity is involved again.
$2,000, Patty.
$2,000.
All your problems are washed away.
Here it is.
After a couple minutes of humiliation.
Problem solved.
We got $2,000. You see how we cleared off the area in front of us? You're going to be naked in front of us, okay?
Patty, center stage. You're going to be.
Oh, they're pulling the curtain.
We're completely naked.
We're going to lay the checks in front of you somewhere. Should we do this on the floor so she has more room to move around? Yeah, we should do it. We're going to do it on the floor, okay? So you have more room to move around. The checks will be on the floor. You'll be naked. You'll also, unfortunately, be blindfolded, Patty.
Patty, you will be blindfolded. Now, the check will be somewhere down there. You just have to find it by searching around and trying to find it.
It's like the treasure hunt.
Easy, right?
Okay.
You're just going to be crawling around on the floor trying to find the check that's on the floor. Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
And that $2,000 will be yours. You think it'll take a little while as you're blindfolded to find it?
Most likely.
Most likely, but once you feel a couple of pieces of paper, you know it's the check, and you know you have $2,000.
Yes.
It's that easy, Patty.
Do I put it in my hoochie coochie?
No hoochie coochie involved. Does that sound easy enough? Are you willing to give it a try? Everybody should willing to give it a try. Oh, Patty. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Sam, why don't you give me that bag? Jeez. You know, whenever anybody asked for a Johnny to bring down the little thing, it was always there. Patty, we have a bag full of these.
What are they?
These are mousetraps.
No!
These are going to be all over the floor. And as you go to
get stuck in one.
Well, then you're going to have to move on because that ain't the check.
You gotta chew your hand off like a bear.
Those things break rats' necks.
I know.
Watch this. Ow! I will admit it hurts like a motherfucker, but I'm fine. See, I wouldn't be willing to do anything. I would be willing to.
You could do it.
No, that's bullshit. That's
whatever.
from his 20 years of putting air conditioners in. He can't even feel his hands anymore. He's got those blue-collar calluses.
You couldn't have just gotten the regular ones. These are Tomcats. This hurts so bad. My finger is ready to come off.
That's an industrial rat trap. That is for New York rats.
Patty, we're going to snap it on your finger.
That's not
that's
fucking...
That's a badger trap.
Yeah, that's not fucking Greenwich mice, motherfucker. That's for dogs. They catch deer. Oh, they're going to kill poor blind Patty.
Wait, what do you do?
You don't need to set it. You can just...
Oh, man, I don't know.
Do it. I'm not fucking doing it.
Do your whole finger in there.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, the more meat you get in there,
get a lot of meat.
Hurt.
Get the meat between your thumb and forefinger.
Do it.
I remember
just hit
the
it.
time
Do
you
it. Just hit it.
yourself.
Come on, Opie.
All right. The traps work. Bill want to do it? I got to do it. All right, let Bill Bird do it.
I got to do it.
Opie, you fucking
crazy white boy shit. This is crazy.
I got to know what it feels like.
It's
going to make me enjoy it more.
How do you
set it?
Yeah, help him set it before he...
Set it and forget it.
It's middle-aged jackass.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, does that hurt.
That leaves a mark.
You're doing the newspaper game with those stupid...
Whatever. We're just showing you if we can do it, you can do it.
You don't think about it. You just got to do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we got to set these traps. How many we got, by the way?
What do you do? Don't
We
you know
got
how to
10.
set a mousetrap?
Here, give it to me. I'll set it.
Steve,
I bet
Steve
if,
is so
if,
against traps because once he was caught in one out into the woods of Jersey.
I bet if it was an electric trap, he'd know how to use it.
Nothing.
All right,
Yeah.
anything?
You know,
All right, here we go.
Opie, if you got
There you go.
yourself a cat,
Okay.
Shut up.
you would never
Oh,
have a
God.
All right, here we go. Here we
All right,
go.
here it
Here
is.
we go.
Ah, you motherfucker! That hurts, man. That really hurts.
Come on, Patrice. One time. Look at
No,
you got the big meaty hands. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
Patrice.
hurt you.
Adventurous motherfucker.
Ain't gonna hurt
Why
you.
don't next week we wrestle rhinos, motherfucker?
You're comparing wrestling rhinos to this?
Dad, fuck you, that hurts. I'm not going to call it.
All right. Patty, what we need you to do is leave the studio. Where's she going to get naked?
Well, it's got to be in here.
My hand is shaking.
Got to be, yeah.
All right.
Makes the hand
Well, what do you
shake.
want to do?
Yeah, just
What are they saying?
Let her get.
turn her around.
There's a mic somewhere because I'm picking up somebody.
Let her get up here.
Oh, all right.
Let her get up here, and do a little striptease.
No, I don't want to see that.
She got. Well, you know something,
really
Opie.
smart.
The
Smart
people want to see it.
Oh, okay.
The people want to see it.
All right. Yeah, we are on Pal Talk.
All right, Patty.
Smart.
Give her a little help up. Give her a boost
All
up.
right, let's see your naked turnip body.
And
Naked turnip. You have a turnip figure.
Do you have any strip music?
Instead of an... Ugh.
and ladies, come on, come on, fellas.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage right now, you might remember her as one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Her name is Heather. Let's give her a big hand as she comes up. It's Stalker Patty, everybody. Big hand for Stalker Patty.
All right, Patty, can you hear it?
Come on, fellas. The more you clap, the more she's going to do.
Wow, no one's clapping. Big
All right.
surprise there.
All right, Patty, now in as sexy a fashion as you can,
Remove your awful clothing.
yeah, take off your awful clothes. All right. Oh, lips and hips. Ugh. All right, she's taking her. When strippers do it, it's so much sexier.
Oh, she got a hole on her
Patty's got a hole in her sock and a big long toenail is sticking through it.
I was for this. This is fucking shocking.
Her big long toenail. Patty, you should have clipped your toenails.
Yeah.
Well,
Should have burned those socks.
All right, get rid of the socks.
Are those an actual color?
Yeah,
Those
they
just
they
dirty.
were
Oh,
white.
I thought those hammer toes were fixed.
They're growing back.
Oh, they came back as wrench toes, monkey wrench toes. It's a different tool. All right, Patty. Here she goes.
Oh, did you see her pathetically just try to wiggle a little bit as a stripper? Oh,
Oh my God! What did the cat scratch you?
well, let me just rest with me. And
There we go. Yeah.
This is one of these shows, like, when I leave, I feel like I left a part of me here.
Yeah.
Part of my soul is gone.
Because you did.
And,
all right. Oh, she's wearing Opie and Anthony, an Opie and Anthony thong. Patty, how did you know to wear that thong? She wears them every day.
Not because it was clean underwear.
Ladies and gentlemen, how old are you, Patty? She's 50 years old.
hey, does Oxy make one of those pads for your ass?
Why, what's the matter? Patty, do a little spin for the crowd here. All right. All right. Well, Patty, you're going to have to do the money shot now, and the O&A thong has to go. Here we go.
She can keep that on.
Oh, I'm the bad guy now. I just said it before you did. I want to get off. I want to get off. Make it stop.
Hey.
Wow.
You look like you should be in Lord of the Rings.
I'm thinking more Schindler's List.
Now, don't worry about covering up. Feel good about yourself.
Oh, my God.
Are the mousetraps being set? They are?
All right, she can step down so we get the freaking blindfold on.
There we go. Patty, step down. Oh, Jesus. Wow, I saw a little...
Not looking.
Patrice, there it is.
Hi, Patty.
Look, it's the prize in the community, the white woman. Make it. Isn't that the prize?
She'd be pit bull training.
Just in case.
I don't get that.
Just in case you were wondering what Geddy Lee looks like naked.
Oh, is that it?
Fuck it.
Thank you. I'm Gadina.
All right, we need a blindfold.
All right,
so.
if we can get a blindfold of some... Oh, who just got nailed with a mousetrap?
One of the interns.
Oh, that hurts like a motherfucker, doesn't it? Are you okay?
No.
No, man, I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Did you see how far that thing flew?
Dudes, we're running out of show, believe it or not.
Yeah, we're running out of show.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, the mousetraps are being set. Patty needs a blindfold.
Yeah, let's get the blindfold on Patty.
Patty, I hope you are ready for a little bit of pain because those traps hurt really bad. I am really bruised here.
Right. You just can't help not looking right at it.
It really is like a murder scene.
She looks like somebody stuck a firecracker up there.
I think for 50... That's fine.
Yeah, it is. And it's virgin, right? It's a virgin toucher.
And she's a virgin.
So
she's untouched by...
for 50.
Untouched by a man. Or woman or anything. As far as I know.
This is like when you're on the subway platform.
A little peanut butter and a cat, but...
Right.
Yes?
Are the traps set?
It's like when you're on the subway platform, you're just praying for the train to come. There's some homeless person begins to disrobe. You're like, oh, please.
Come on, where is it?
Her hymen looks like tapioca. Untouched hymen is that grows old.
Stop. It's not even pliable anymore. It's like stained glass.
Stained glass hymen.
It's petrified.
Shattered.
She has a petrified hymen.
It's like a Lay's potato chip now.
Hymen's like a sack of marbles.
I think this is going to top the Krusty the Clown mask.
Well, Patty, I got to agree with you there.
Jesus Christ, this looks like one of those terrorist videos.
Oh, it does. It looks like she's going to be killed.
And wouldn't it be better to end that way? Like just maybe chopping her head off? But, Patty, your head is safe. Don't worry.
Oh, my God. Why didn't you bring in one of your swords? You should have been standing
I could have
right behind her.
decapitated her. That would have been...
Make her read a letter.
She's rocking back and forth.
Yeah, make her hold a newspaper.
America is no good, and you should not be here, and it's not good.
I want to appeal to my family. Oh, you got nailed again?
I'm trying to set the trap.
Yeah, they're hard. I want to appeal to...
Get out of Iraq.
You know, America
Remove the troops.
We're being criminals here, and we really should leave.
We only got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes? How many traps are we setting?
About 10, and I'm...
shit.
And I'm getting the checks in place, too.
All right. The checks are going to be...
Jesus, Opie is hands-on, motherfucker.
You're not putting the checks in the trap, are you?
I'm not.
That would be cruel. Oh, God. The checks are going in the trap.
All right. Get Patty over there.
That looks like a field in Vietnam.
Are in the trap. Yeah, it's the killing field.
Oh, what is it, that picture of the naked baby running down the street?
Yeah, after the napalm strike went bad, we hit the village. That's what Patty looks like, that little naked
where is
Vietnamese
she now?
girl.
All right, I'm...
Still got the scars on her back? Oh.
Get Patty up against the door.
All right.
I got to go to church.
God.
I'm going to church this week.
I'm going to be the field reporter here.
Oh, this is so bad.
And you could grab my mic over there. You might have a better view. All right,
I can see from here.
Get her on all fours.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Patty, here's the deal. You hear my voice?
Shit. I do.
All right, you got to come toward me. There's 10 mousetraps in front of you. And
is she allowed to curl her fingers up like that?
And 2.
Yeah, she could do whatever she wants.
You got to feel around for the checks as you move forward, okay?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yes, but just think of the wonderful prizes you're going to win at the end of this.
$2,000, Patty.
Oh,
no. No, don't do that!
$2,000, Patty.
No.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that was
Don't move.
that was not the check.
Oh, this is
Obviously not. It's
Feel around for the check, Patty.
We're almost there.
$2,000 on the.
That hit me! My finger!
That's what it's supposed to do. Hey, if you were a mouse, you'd be dead. Come on, keep crawling.
Yeah. Come on, old mouse.
By the way, do you think mice get $2,000 at the end of this? They don't.
By the way, if you don't find the checks by the end of the show, then they stay on the floor until tomorrow.
Oh my God, with the back of the hand.
Oh my
It's
God.
at the palm of my hand.
She's gonna have to give the teller the check with her mouth.
Oh, you're mean. You're mean. Hey.
Patty, we're running out of show.
Come on, Patty, run out of show.
All your
on, Patty.
problems could go away.
I felt a piece of paper. Do I have a check? I think I do.
You just got $1,000.
Yeah, there it is. One check.
One check. One to go. One to go.
$1,000.
Ow! It's my thumb, my knuckles. My palm, my knuckles.
Oh, man, I can't even take
it.
How much time, Derek?
Oh, Patty.
A minute 30?
Oh.
I don't know.
Just slap the floor. Just get it over with.
That's... Ow! Did you do that on purpose?
No, we wouldn't do that.
No, none of this.
Ow!
Three of them.
Come on, Opie. It's not funny.
I'm almost forgetting she's naked.
Towards me and you know it. You pushed that towards me. I know you did.
How much time, Derek? We got a minute left, Patty. You got to find the check in a minute. Hey, don't touch me.
This is all being videotaped.
Okay, you pushed that towards me, too.
All being videotaped, so don't worry. You'll get to see it.
I'm starting to recognize this
online.
anger. I'm having a Bernie Getz flashback here.
I feel it.
That's my foot. Move away from me. It's back this way, actually. It's back this way.
What is wrong with
you? Did you find it?
No, she's still looking. It's behind you, Patty, I swear. Ah!
Oh, it hurt.
Hurry, it's 30 seconds left in the show. It's behind you.
In the show. Come on.
Behind you. It's behind you.
Oh, my God.
I found it.
She found it.
We have a winner. $2,000, Patty. Congratulations.
Oh, God. I can walk now. My palm hurt. Holy, how many were there? No wonder I'm my
we reset a few.
Yeah.